Hey guys. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Ugh. Good evening. Where's my auntie? Auntie, are you in this chat? Before we get started, I definitely want us to pray. Auntie, are you in the chat? If you're here, please come up. Please come up, Auntie. If you're in the chat, let's come on up, Auntie. If you're in the chat. Hey sis. No, tipsy tippy. I was like, why she say hell? I'm like, wait a minute, we're not going to hell yet. No, we're not going. We're not going. We're gonna pray. We're not going in. Good. Well, hey tipsy. Hey sis. Hey guys. Hey everybody. Um, come on in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. You know what? I was trying not to go in yet. I was trying to wait a few minutes because I think Nyla just went on. I didn't want to go on when everybody else was on. I know, guys, I didn't want to make you guys to try to make a choice of who to go on. But I wanted to talk about our live and how it came about, and Pam is on too. Everybody's on tonight. Lord have mercy. Oh, yeah, it's just so many folks. See, I apologize if I'm bumping head. I'm sorry if you guys have to try to make a choice of which one to go to. But I wanted to clear this channel supports to people positive prayer and keep it mind blessing. Yeah, why didn't you warn us? Why didn't we warn you about what? The PMP? What did I warn you guys about what? What am I supposed to warn you about? What am I supposed to warn you guys? Warn you guys about what? So we're gonna have to hop around, but the priorities now. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, guys. Sylvia, you look sassy. Kiki trying to get the MVP of the week again. Kiki's trying to get it, y'all. This is my daughter's doing that. You was gonna be. Let me tell you, I got to tell you how it happened. I just got to tell you guys. I'm going to tell you the whole thing, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, okay? I'll let you know, okay? I'm going to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Anybody? Thank you, Marie. Okay, Marie, it's my daughter's doing. She's a makeup artist, y'all. She knows I don't do the extra stuff. This is basically she did my eyebrow and get off the darkness, and that's it. There's no rouge on my face. There's no makeup on my face. It's just my eyes and I don't even have powder on or nothing. It's just my eyes. No powder. She just makes sure that I don't have the dark rings underneath there. She did a lot of what do you call it? What is that thing when you call it? Coverage? What is it? Just around the eye. Yeah, let's pray. Where's Auntie? Auntie, where are you at? So we can get in here and pray, because then I can show you guys. Concealer. Thank you, Steph. Concealer. Thank you, Vitamin. Concealer. Yes, that's what she did. She put concealer, because I have dark ring underneath in my eyes. I was born with them. Look like raccoon. So she put the concealer there, and then she put the eyebrow brush, to the brush. Remember, tell you, Dallas is a beast with eyebrows. She's a beast. Shout out to Dallas, my daughter. I guess you got a lot of haters doing this video. Ruby, I'm gonna explain everything, y'all. I'm gonna explain everything. Okay, I'm gonna explain everything. Hey, Jason. Hey, Diane. Thanks, Steph. Let me put my lipstick on. Hold on. I gotta put some lipstick on. Lip rouge. Okay. Kia, behave. Kia, behave. Okay, behave, Kia. Y'all don't come in here fighting. Okay. Let's see. Look beautiful, Sylvia. You did a good. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the whole live. Yeah, somebody send it to me, but that's okay, y'all. That's okay. The lip gloss made them jealous. Hey, Sylvia, you know, on this last call, that phone call from prison put out, they mentioned you too. He was talking about. Wait a minute, he mentioned. Oh! We gotta hear it. We gotta hear it. Where is it? Where is it? What the last call she did? She mentioned it. Oh Lord. Yeah, my baby's on. Hey, Dally. Dally's in the bushes, y'all. She's not telling y'all she in the bushes. She's been in the bushes. She's in the bushes. Say hi to Dallas, everyone. There she go. Hey, hon.
Hey, lady. Could you do me a favor?
I'm live.
I just
Some folks hot with Sylvia. They hot with me, Ran. Well, anyway. Okay. Where's is Auntie in here? Is Auntie in here? Auntie T with the T, with Auntie D with the T. Are you in here? Oh, thank you, Lily, all natural. Yeah. You mad? Who mad at Sylvia and why? I said, what I said, you want to come up and pray? I need somebody to come up and pray. Because we know we got to start off with prayer. This is one of those nights we need prayer before we start off with this conversation. We need prayer. You see. Thank you, hon. I know I got to do better. I was looking down. Thank you, sis. We need prayer. You know what? Father God, I come to you this evening thanking you, Lord, thanking you for opening doors. Thank you for opportunities. Thank you, Father, for my brothers and sisters in this chat. Thank you for those who's standing with me, Father. You said that we will have trials and tribulation, but the one thing that we know that Christ has already overcome this, Father. Father, I thank you. Thank you for keeping me near you and keeping me near your cross, Father. Father, in everything that I do, let it be done according to your will, according to your way, Father. Many may not understand how the doors that you open can't no man close. Father, I thank you. I thank you for showing yourself mighty in my life. Thank you. Thank you, Father. Let the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, Father. It is in your name I pray. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. All right, she got nothing but hater and folks who jealous. She's moving up. God's got her. Amen. You guys are going in this chat tonight. All right, let's talk about let's recap today's event. Did you guys get a chance to see the live? Did you guys get a chance to see the live on Tasha K tonight? Did you guys got a chance to see that, the opportunity that God opened up the doors for me? Did you guys get a chance to see it? What do you think about it? Hey, Grand Tourist, what do you think about it? I know it's very, very controversial because I know you guys, this channel is a channel that support Mr. Kelly, and you already know there's a lawsuit going on. But guys, I'm not part of the lawsuit. I'm not part of anything like that. God gave me an opportunity, and I thank God for that opportunity to be able to show my gifting. He said your gift will make room for you. And I can't direct to God how he's going to bless me. He blesses me in his own way. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Essence. Welcome. Welcome. So it was excellent. This is business and not personal. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to highlight what you put right there because that's what life is all about. Okay. One of my prayers was asking God to grow this channel and to allow me to do things according to his will and according to his way, right? If you notice, and I always keep God in this, I pray, and I understand there's going to be obstacles, there's going to be craziness, right? But I understand I'm built for this, right? I'm built for this, and there are voices that needs to be heard, right? There's voices out there. There's people who are being done unjustly. It's not about money over here. It's about me following what assignment that God has for me. He has an assignment. He's opening doors I didn't even expect. Okay. And I'm very, very much appreciative. I'm very, very much appreciative. To say all that, I have chosen not to focus on anybody who's shooting negativity. I have to realize that Christ is greater than me. So what makes me think that people's not going to come after me? It's part of the territory. And you see people's heart when you get elevated, you see who's with you and who's not with you, So, and I have to understand that everybody cannot go with me, and all those who claim to be with me, when elevation comes, that's when you see the truth, and it's nothing to be upset. I'm not upset about it. I'm grateful that people have my name in their mouth because it means I'm doing something right. Something I'm doing right. Because I'm not bashing anybody. I would never bash anybody. That's not my MO. So I'm going to stick to the course and allow God to keep moving. So, guys, I know some of you guys have heard and seen stuff that people are saying, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm telling you, it's okay. I'm 56 years old. And in this world, I've been through ups and downs. People come and go. But I'm still here. You can't please everyone. And I can't dictate how God is to bless me. I can't dictate who he's using to push me to another level. I can't dictate that. All I always pray is that God use me. I'm an empty vessel. Use me. Whatever your will is, let it be done. And there's some things and decisions that this wasn't. I'm going to tell you, this is not something that I did. I was reached out, but no, you know what? Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you a little bit what happened. You guys know last night we did our our screening, right? Remember, somebody went and told Tasha K that I was streaming her stuff, going to stream it in in my private YouTube, right? Which did never happen. We weren't doing that way. I was giving the opportunity to those who didn't have it to be able to see it. You get what I'm saying, right? So I'm in the bed this morning, guys. I'm in the bed, I'm minding my business. All of a sudden, I get a message, a DM. And in the DM, it says, "What's your number?" And it was from Tasha K. And you know what? I was like, I ain't gonna answer her. I looked at the DM. I was like, I'm not answering that because I'm thinking that somebody else went and said something else, and she's trying to go in on me to tell me look. I told you, but the thing is, I did it on a meet, so I ain't screen it on anybody now. I didn't screen it, right? And then the next message. Because I didn't answer the first message. Tasha, I didn't answer your first message because I was like, I don't know why she trying to reach out to me because I ain't do what they said I did. So I don't know why she trying to reach out to me. So I didn't reply. Then she turned around and sent me another message, right? The message says, this is what the message says. The message says, my team is going to call you today to discuss an after show on my show today. I was like, Tasha K wants me on her show. Why? You know what I'm saying? I'm so suspicious. I'm like, why? Why she wants me on her show? I felt like maybe she's gonna ambush me for the screening, right? So I was like, I still didn't answer, y'all. I still didn't answer. Then she starts smoothing it in. She says, it will be you, Nyla, phone call from prison, right? She says, let me know ASAP. And I'm like, okay. Because remember, she asked me what's my phone number. I still have not answered her to give her my phone number, right? And so she says, so I can set it up and set it up later today if you are interested. So I said, okay, Nyla's going to be on there. Phone call's going to be on there. I don't need to be scared. Let me just go ahead and give her my number. Y'all, I ain't lying, y'all. I ain't lying. See? After all these messages. So then I gave her my number. She said, thanks. Right? Then I said, how about Love Lies and Lace Front? She said, I'll see you later today, right? And then she says, I don't know her. So I said, well, she's the one who got phone calls from prison to do the calls. And then she says, then she started asking me other questions about people. She wanted us to show our faces and stuff like that. So that's what happened, y'all. That is exactly what happened. It wasn't reaching out to her. In fact, I didn't answer her until you got more people that love and support you than that dislike you. Oh, thank you. You've been doing great. And your blessings coming up. Thank you, sis. So that's how it happened, right? That is exactly how I ended up on the panel. It wasn't because, and then when her guy called me, the guy that's her employee, when he called me, I was like, I covered Tasha K's case, and I'm R. Kelly supporter. Most of my people are R. Kelly people, and I don't know. This is what I said. I said, oh, I don't know. And he was like, well, one thing about Tasha, she basically, everything is business. It's business. Nothing personal. Is business. You know what I'm saying? It's business. So, what I thought about it, I was like, you know what? It is business. It's about business. I ain't got nothing personal. We ain't going to go to each other's house. We're not going to have tea and coffee. It's business. You know what I'm saying? It's business, okay? I asked God to elevate me make my thing bigger, and I cannot decide how to do it. But I'm so grateful to God that I did have that opportunity to do that, because um Tasha respects me, and I appreciate that she did not mistreat me any kind of way. So I give kudos to Tasha K. I give her kudos. I give her props. She's a businesswoman. It's nothing personal, y'all. It's not personal. It's business. You know, she has a platform. She has a brand, and she's the best of her brand. She does it. And my desire one day is to be elevated to that point. And I can't take things personal. You can't. You can't take things personal. You can't. Now, if I want to be stagnated and not grow and stay in the same position, then I'm let everything that what people do bother me. I'm not. Just like what these people doing, they're beneath me. Things are not happening for them, and so what they use, they kind of laser focus on me and try to bring me down to because it's a jealousy thing. It's a jealousy, and jealousy could kill you sometimes. But I'm gonna say God bless them. They can go ahead on keep using my name as I continue to elevate, because I'm letting Him, God, control everything. And this is when I really have to go closer to Him now, because I know I have enemies and people because I don't know who to trust and how to move, but I'm relying on Him. I'm relying on Him, because one minute people act like they're your friend, and next minute they're stabbing you in the back, dogging you out, calling you all kinds of names. And then I refuse to reply to it, because I'm in a different level, y'all. I'm in my latter part of my life. And what I'm doing now is going to be what I have to answer to God for. So I'm not going to sit there, entertain them. I'm not going to, because look who's talking about who. Look who has a platform and have my name in it. I can't, y'all. Different level. And I just have to keep moving, keep climbing. And it's not saying I'm any better than anybody, because I'm not. But I'm not going to entertain it. You know what Dallas said? She said, "Ma, you're Beyonce." Meaning you never hear Beyonce talk about any of the things that people talk about her all the time, but Beyonce don't ever respond to any of that stuff. So just call me Beyonce. Call me B, Queen B. Okay? Queen Silk. On that note, let's go ahead. Let's get going. I'm gonna hit. Yes, you told me to, Rand. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna hit the link, guys. I want you guys. Look. We're talking about what we discussed on the live on Tasha K's live. We're going to discuss that. Okay, we're not discussing what the haters are saying. I could care less. We're not there. I gave them their 5 minutes of my time. Now we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. We're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. So, guys, what do you think about? How did you? What did you get out of the live that was done? I mean, what do you think about it? Did everybody see it? Did everybody see the live? Thumbs up. Let me know if you got. Oh, there go my peeps. They're here. There they go. Hey, ladies.
Hey, how you doing? Hey,
Wonderful. How you doing?
I'm so proud of you. I ain't mad no more from last night. Now, I'm not going to stay on here. I'm cooking dinner for tomorrow. I just have to tell you, keep your head up toward the prize. You don't have to see what your chin look like to know it's down there. Keep going straight.
Oh, man. Thank you, Ego. Big Ego's in the house.
I'm girl a lot now. I've been with the big girls on the big team. I'm girl a lot now.
Is Big Ego How you gonna get hurt just by putting a heart in the chat?
Well, you don't know what I do for a living. I came in late, and y'all might be telling me put a purple heart in because Trump in the place. I don't know. I just want to know what for. And once y'all tell me what for, I put some purple hearts in there. That's all.
No, my color is purple. People, that's my favorite color is purple.
Yeah. And I really did come in late. And so I didn't mean no disrespect to nobody, but somebody said, put a purple heart in. It's like, for what? What
Well,
am
you
I
know I
doing
was
that for?
messing with you.
Well, you know what? I'm very jovial and I take things on my back. So if I need to and know it is back there already, it's where it need to be. But I didn't know what the purple hearts was for. So,
For me, it's my favorite color. And
well,
if it's
now
the green one, it's my
look,
daughter's. So
y'all leave me alone. I put the purple hearts in there. Don't nobody come for me unless I send for y'all. Leave me alone. I'm trying to get to church right on tomorrow. Leave me alone. Now, y'all have
Jay,
a good night. I'm so proud of you. You hung with the big girls
I
and
know.
did good. Did good. Everybody, I'm so proud of them.
Big ego. I was like, oh my God, I'm on
Did well,
the platform.
child. You did good. And everything that I was mad about, y'all answered it because the bottom line is we all know a portion of this, but it just didn't come out last night on the Tasha K. And everybody, I wanted to throw my phone. It's like, oh, wait, don't throw it. Don't you do it. But it all made sense today. So we just have to wait on it. Everything. We just have to wait on some time, you know.
Yeah.
And now that I've been with the big girls, I'm gonna finish my dinner. And I said what I said. You take it over and run with it. How about that?
Yes,
All right.
definitely. Thank
Now
you.
make sure y'all put some purple hearts in the chat.
We had already
Bye,
did that,
everybody.
big ego.
Have a good Sunday and believe, but remember, Jesus is the reason for this season.
Amen.
Y'all
Amen.
take
Amen.
care. Good night.
Good night.
And Sylvia, I was proud to see you on the platform. Um, after our panel last night, I was really, really proud to see you guys come together. And like she said, to dot the I's and cross the T's, to address all of the truths and the untruths. And it was just real refreshing to see everybody to be able to get along and, explain what your role is and to let everybody know that nobody have a particular dog in the fight, but everybody is working out collectively together to all try to bring it all home so that everyone can truly and really understand what's really going on with this case and, how this case is being handled and just to, give everybody's opinions and thoughts and views of what they think and, what they know and how they feel. So I just thought it was very refreshing to see all four of you guys up there. And I was just real proud of everybody that was on the platform.
It was
And
beautiful. It was beautiful.
right.
And you know, we've been like this from the beginning. We've been like this. Like everybody has their own style. Everybody has their own position. It kind of reminds me of a body. You know what I mean? There's fingers, and everybody cannot be fingers. Everybody cannot be a head. Everybody cannot be an elbow. You know, we all playing our part, and each part is important. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Each part is extremely important. What one person can't do, another person takes over and it works the whole machine really well,
Yeah. Even with phone calls from prison, because like Fran said, she was the one who initially kind of launched it and got it kicked off. And I can tell Tasha K was just totally shocked of all the information that you guys were providing her. And, just looking at her facial expressions when y'all was telling her different things and, especially when you guys was reading off the documents and telling her what was really going on, with, how everything went down. And she was just totally, I could just tell her she was just totally taken back from all the information that you guys, accurate information that you guys were providing her.
Exactly. Hey, Auntie D, I was looking for you earlier because I needed you to pray, but we got through. I did it.
I'm sorry. I'm not getting the notification.
This is not wine. This is lemon water.
Well, She asked me to play Auntie D, and then I said sure, and then she started doing it. And I was like, okay.
Oh no, I didn't see you up there until after I came out. But she had asked me to get a glass of wine. I'm like, I don't drink wine. I said I have to make it look like wine.
I know that's right. But I am here to tell you, I was crying when I tuned in late over there too. I had tears in my eyes. I was so proud of you. And I was in the chat saying, come with it, Sylvia. Come with it. Come with it, girl. You did your thing. I'm so proud of y'all. I am so proud of you guys. And just to know that I'll be on the panel and oh my God, I was just so excited today. Yeah. I'm just so happy for you. And how God is just opening doors after door after door after door. He just kicking them in for you, Sylvia. He just kicking them in. Let her in. Bam.
And guess what? And I don't mean to cut you off, Auntie D, but guess what Dre said on the call today, Sylvia? He said no one has asked him to come on the platform, and he said they won't ask me to come. They gonna ask me to come up there, and I'm like, oh, you want to come? We would love to hear you talk.
Did we just Dre? Are you in the bushes, Drake? You need to come on out here. Is it live? What's live? What live? I'm being nosy.
I don't know, but Dre also said that he liked the fact that that you always say alleged. He said he appreciate that about you, Sylvia.
He said something. Yeah, you're the second person told me. You know what? I gotta play that call today. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go play.
Well, he didn't say your name right off, but he just knew it was you because he said it's this one lady. She's real nice about it, and she always say allegedly, and I like that about her. And so I knew he was talking about you.
He did say that.
Oh.
Can I say something to Dre if he listening?
Yes, go ahead, say it.
Dre, I did think you was a little zesty, but I don't think you zesty no more. I'm sorry, Dre.
Well, I never thought you was zesty, Dre. I just thought you was looking out for your friend because you had already been down this road and you understand. So I never thought Dre was zesty. I always knew that he was really just a friend and could understand, where Nesto was coming for. Because it's one thing about life. When you don't walk in somebody's shoes, you totally understand what they're going through. And that's what I got from it. I never thought that they were, doing anything different.
Yeah. It was just the way he talked. It was just his dialect that I assumed. I assumed that, but after listening to him, how he, not like you said, that was his friend. So,
Yeah, that's the only reason why I didn't want to bring him up because.
Yeah, that was his friend, and he's been down that road. They really talked about it extensively on that call today. And Dre really feels sorry for his friend because he said they did the same thing to him. And so that's why I say on these panels and stuff, we may think that Nesto may be guilty, but he hasn't been indicted on anything. And the police they do try to pin people against each other. And they will try to throw everything under the kitchen sink at you to see what will stick. But I also don't think Nesto is totally innocent either.
Yeah, because
in my opinion,
he has a history of doing things that's not couth.
Exactly. And Dre called Nala out to Sylvia on the call.
He did? What he said?
He said Nyla hard and she after him and she after everybody.
She said she messy. She said she messy.
He said she real messy.
Said, I don't know how she married. She messy.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to go. I need to go listen to that. I missed it today because I was all over the place. Let me see.
Sylvia, pull the call up. Let's listen to the call.
I'm gonna play it. This is tonight's call.
Yeah, pull it. It's not that long. Let's play it.
Okay, I'll do it right now. Hold on, okay. So how did y'all get a chance to listen to it? I was getting myself prepared to do the live.
Well, it came on early tonight. It came on like at 4:00.
Oh, okay.
And I actually had to listen to y'all kind of after the fact.
Oh, you listened to us after the live?
Yeah, I wasn't able to listen to you guys. As a matter of fact, I caught you at the end when you guys were telling about your channels, and Tasha K was saying that she want to work with everybody, and she didn't, and how you thought she was, you thought she knew who you were, and she didn't.
Okay, hold on a second. The one that says part 3, that's the one we listen, right?
Yeah, it's part 3 of the call.
What's going on, Ernest? Good. You folks out today? Huh? You and your mom out today? Yes, mom. Just relaxing. Just resting up before I get ready to go back out to work tomorrow. Oh, okay. How you doing? I'm doing good. Trying to survive, buddy. Yeah, there's a lot going on out there, I see. A lot going on. Yeah. So, you talked to my coach, I see. Yeah. Okay, so you got a better understanding. The real shit going on. Not that, something. I heard something of it. I was doing something before she got off into it, so I was around some people and I couldn't get off into it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of here, bro. I'm still fighting. The cracker thing ain't trying to just playing games. I never seen nothing like it before. Put charges on me, pay charges on me, put charges on me, dismiss charges, add charges, just no indictments, none of that going on. Still sitting. Yeah. Everybody making a little change off of sitting in there. And my other fault, they done gave him 2.2 million raise. I'm pretty sure you seen that. You said they're making money off you. What you mean? Every time they put a YouTube up, they're making money off of you. You do know that, right? You talking about the bloggers, the channels and stuff? Yeah. And they gave our folks a raise 2.2 million. So that's $5 million for 5 years, $1 million a year. Who was raised? The wife. A strange wife. How about that? Oh, I hadn't heard that. Yeah. It's out there. Yeah. She got raised. Yeah. They gave her a raise. They really negotiated the contract. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because of the views they've been getting. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I hadn't heard that. I hadn't heard from her talk to her either, so I don't know. Yeah. I ain't either. I haven't either. I hear through the grapevine, they'll be sending me some courtesy paper, but I ain't seen nothing like that. So I'm not even trying to stay focused on that right now. Not at all. So I'm trying to stay focused on getting up out of here. I heard when they're trying to vlog on you. They got us all messed up. You can't get caught up in that, bro. They're trying to be somebody's friend. Oh my God. I'm so tired of folks calling me, telling me this. I know the truth, so I'm not worried about it. But when somebody else here, or somebody ain't heard from this cross scene that know you through me, they hear what they saying about you, and I was like, yeah, so, I was just, as long as my sons, they hadn't, DeAndre and I hadn't said to anybody, they don't know, they probably hadn't heard it yet, they probably hadn't heard it, so, I'm not worried about that. Well, they should know you're dead about now. They should know you. They know you. Yeah, the close family members do, and the people that know me know the characters, but the bloggers don't know the characters. No, they don't. All over the world, when they putting up together, getting pictures, trying to say this and trying to say that, because my voice sound like this, because I've been a friend to you for 35 years. If I ask how you doing, if I'm concerned, don't no man ask no man that in prison, so they say. So they got to be something else. So there got to be something strange. Oh yeah. Yeah. What kind of man asks another man, like, is he working out, is he taking care of himself while he's in there? It's kind of strange to me. And, yeah. Oh, man, it's crazy at all. Yeah. When they got me and your Dubai pictures together, you know what I'm saying? So I guess that's partners or whatever that she did for me on my birthday. So that means that two men, we gotta do that. Man, listen, man, these folks out here, these black folks are just complete idiots, man. I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth, man. It's the truth. It's the truth. One of them, like Drake, if you listening, please call me, please. I don't want to bash you, but this your buddy got you off in the best line, like, wow. What? Oh, yeah. You're just being a friend. What the fuck? People are crazy, man. Hey, what I want to say is, boy, they better have their pockets together. That's all I want to say. And boy, you better have all that little extra change together, because I got to have it all. Yes, I do. I don't got a phone call from folks I ain't heard in 10 or 15 years. That's because they know you and know of me. They were like, that's just messed up. What? Yeah. Digging them out the grave. Digging the folks out the grave. Yeah, well, they just called and asked if I heard it, but then again, you know, at the same time, too, so how is he doing? What's going on? So I'm not trying to get all off of that. But they just being nosy. So like back in the days when they wanted to know what was going on, they said, "Bro, stop doing all that at the same time." Yeah. Well, you just keep your spirit together, bro. You doing what you're supposed to be doing. I'm fine. That's just me being a friend to you over 30, 35 years. So that's what I got to deal with. And after stuff they put out there, it's not even accurate. Even down to the baby mama and all that shit ain't even fucking accurate. That shit is crazy. I called when they said something about what the baby mama. I called for real. Hey man, did you see? I ain't talking to nobody. That's what I thought. Because that wasn't their character. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I had to come with the coach and right there listening at the same time. Yeah. So folks say a bunch of stuff, man. Continue doing what you're doing, man. God keep on blessing you, man. I ain't worried about it. But when I say I'm not worried about it, now that I know that they monitor our phone call, that you're real careful what you say, because they twist stuff too. So they'll take one word and say, "Girl, did you twist that? Did you twist that?" So I'm like, one of them, they dissected me in your phone call. I mean, she should have been a lawyer. I'm like, everything that I said, because I've been there. So you know about the health and people taking care of themselves and people not, being able to get to the doctor and stuff like that. So when I asked that question as a concern, oh my God, they took it and blew it all out of proportion. Why is he worried about him working out? Why is he worried about if he's doing push-up? Why is he worried? I was like, Lord, have mercy. Jesus. Yeah, so yeah. They take the conversation, they don't twist it. Oh my God. Wow. Everybody, yeah. But we got to find out what this Dre look like. They only got them pictures. And we got on the page. Oh yeah, so they go to the weekend. So they want to know what Dre look like. They didn't say nothing about what the car look like. They didn't say nothing about Dion. They want to know what Dre look like. Wow. Yeah, they say I'm gay. So they say, yeah, I'm gay. What's that character that play on that movie? I can't think of his name. They got to tell me about it. They got me mixed up with that character play on Christmas show. Yeah, well, got me with a wig. I'm looking, yeah. You couldn't damn laughing. Goddamn man. My folks calling me laughing. Says, "Oh, so you gay now?" I'm like, "Yeah." So they laughing at me. "Oh, so you from the holiday?" I can't Okay. Yeah, grown woman vibes said that. I think grown woman vibes. Oh man. Yeah, she ain't playing no game. Holy messing with her. She's so damn messy. I don't even know how she married. She is messy as she wanna be. What? Yeah, well, that's fine. That's fine. I'll let her do her job. If she get no money, we'll pay her bill. I ain't mad at her. Yeah, but she don't know who I am. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Andre and Nestor's jail talk. Yeah. Wow. They just doing anything to get some going. Oh, yeah. They done got me all in this, too. I'm in my damn truck going to down work like I've been doing. I get phone calls. You know you're on YouTube, huh? What? Yeah. Damn. That's okay though. Once I get my freedom, boy, it's gonna be a whole nother thing. So yeah, it's coming. I just gotta keep fighting. So I'm just my head spinning right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's spinning, brother. Off the chain. Yep. So they said something about me putting money on your boot, asking do you need some money. They said I don't know if there's something wrong with that. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So yeah. Oh man, no phone. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, well, once I get out and everything is smoke clear, we're gonna see what's so funny here. We're gonna post some more things. Let's see what's funny. You know, we're gonna see what's funny, because it's still coming. Yeah, I don't already prophesied this, so I know it's coming. Yeah. So I'm not worried. Sorry you going through the drone players. I didn't mean to drag you into all this. I had no clue at all. I don't think, I know you didn't do it intentionally. You know, it just happened. Anybody, and not only me, anybody associated with you, or that you don't deal business with, or they name it being dragged. You know, it's females, everybody. Business partners, you name it. Anything, you name it. People, men, club, everybody is associated. Everybody. It's drugs. It's drugs. The wives, the baby mama, they drugs. They are drugs. They got my mom, they come out everybody. I'm like, wow, have mercy. Either too, yeah. Either, I seen that. They claim they talked to her, and she the one stated that the marriage certificate, that you ain't never divorced her. I'm like, wow, have mercy. Yeah, she told me, she didn't talk no people. She don't know what the hell they talking about. Yeah. I just don't, when they went way down there to get her, I mean, when I say they digging, I mean, they digging. When I say digging, well, they reading the police report online. They digging. When I'm talking about reading the words for words so everybody can hear it, it's crazy. It's crazy. But they ain't putting the truth out there, though. That's what I don't understand. You see, I don't know. Whatever what you have to understand is, whatever reports have been filed, public record, they get it. Right. But they not agree. Whatever don't say it word for word, or whatever happened in there, whatever happened in the motor coast, whatever happened down the round table, they got it. Did somebody have on a recorder or something? How did they get this conversation? They got it all. They got it. And they got it reading it where you can see it on their blog where your name and the police report, whoever wrote it up, is word for word. Right. That same white lady is trying to get me. She's been trying to get me for 16 months. I don't know who it is, but and these folks, like I said, these blogs, they don't went and got it, and they putting it up. I'm like, wow. Stuff I ain't never heard of. I'm the answer friend. I'm the journalist. I'm like, Lord, how much? I know it. I know. I don't even know how to still stand up, but I'm still standing up. Yeah. And I didn't even know they can do all of this, to be honest with you. My first time I'm over hearing this. No, they ain't supposed to do that because they violate my civil rights and the Muslim rights. Yeah. I've never heard this. 57 years I've been living there. You can get jail phone calls. I know stuff is public records you can pull, but just phone calls and get them, I don't even know how they did that. You know who put that out there? You don't know, but the government put that out there. You do that. The government do that. So, it's already stated in the records. They put that out there. Hey, son, you heard him? I tried to call him today. This song going on, man. How you doing? I started talking to him. You ain't got to call his name, but you know, because like I said, they taking everything we say and they got it. I'm serious. Damn, boy. Yeah, and all the conversations we done had, they taking it, all of them. Every conversation you ever had. Anybody you on the phone with, Lamont, everybody. But the conversation ain't negative, they're not none of that. I really don't understand what's the big deal. None of my conversations are negative or bad or bashing about it. It's about me being fucking free. I'm getting railroaded. And people care about me. Like yourself. I don't understand what's so big deal. They don't even know people don't give a fuck about nobody no more. If they saying the same thing what you just told me about yourself, that means they don't have nobody has no courtesy for no one, even in the animal. Right, yeah. They never let me, never pull. I think what's interesting is out of everything on Facebook or Instagram or whatever that you can pull when you go on somebody's page. They didn't get the family pictures. They didn't get me being with my sons. They didn't get the graduation pictures with DeAndre. They didn't get me being at my mama's house spending time with my mama. Stuff that's a substance. They grab the stuff that they want to grab and make it out of something. That's what's amazing to me. Everything that's on my Facebook page, on Instagram, I don't be on Facebook like that no way, just posting little pictures of when we're on vacation and stuff. Nothing about he's a family man, nothing about he's a business owner, nothing about he's had his company. You know how you always say you've been in business for a decade, 2 decades, you're surviving. None of that. None of that. Oh, this picture here like he gave. Oh, you asking him this, he got to be this. Look at it. Listen to this voice.
Y'all too much. He getting y'all.
I have never had a problem with the female or the people that's been in my life that heard my voice, nothing but the bars. They say it sounds a little suspect. It sounds suspect. Now I'm like, I don't even know how I can look there, and I can't, no disrespect to the people that choose to go that way, and you know how I feel about them. I know how you feel about them when we're doing time, and I'm sitting there saying to myself, this shit crazy, man. This shit. That's why this shit is about to blow my top off, bro, because I'm in the first shit that I never do right. Well, I so right. Well, as y'all trying, man, I promise y'all. You got me caught up with the stuff, but you still won't put it. But I don't know how. I did. That's what I'm trying to say. Just by being your friend, just by anything that you associated with, anything that you talk to. You know how when they want a case and they can't crack it, they go to your family members, they go to everybody that's related to you. That's true. So that's what they're doing to you. Any female that got anything negative or anything, any kind of transaction they want their statement. Wow. If they ain't came to talk to me, they won't come talk to me. Hey man, how they trying to get this? I heard you say how they trying to get the shirt out and trying to get them to come out. They won't call for me. They won't send for me. Yeah. And I'm sure they don't done their homework. I'm sure they have. If they don't scrutinize everybody else to try to get them to do whatever, they have never came out for me to come out there and say nothing. Well, it ain't nothing to say. That's the point that I'm trying to make. That's my point. I got it. The people that they want to come down and the people that they ask and want to do this, what are they supposed to say? But the killer part is, man, them folks, they was on my telephone, bro. Ain't nobody came forward and said nothing negative about me. All that shit came from my phone, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to worry it. That shit came from my telephone. Everybody picked up on, hey man, it ain't nothing like that. That's the way they're trying to put it like that. It's nothing like that. That's the killer part. So, all I got just stay prayed up, bro. Just keep my faith with God. This shit get hard every day. I ain't gonna lie. They get hard for you too. You're an innocent man trying to do the best you can do and take care of your family. You've been doing the same or doing good things as I've been doing. Taking care of your family. That motherfucker don't give a damn because somebody take care of their family. That's all. Nah, just straight the fuck up, man. Come on, man. No. It's funny, no. You got to hear that record. Maybe one day you'll be able to hear. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Why you in there? But yeah, the one with me and you. That shit is so funny. That shit is funny. Well, so funny. Well, you remember last point, you told me to put you a wig on and shit. How the hell they can do that? Not me personally with a wig on. That's a character. What's that dude, man? Oh, they put it together. Right, that guy that played, he played in Friday. What's his name? Not Jen Rhymes, but not him. But the big dude, the muscle bound dude. Oh, I know who you're talking about. He played in one of them Christmas holiday movies, and I guess he played a gay role. So they trying to say, oh, the girl wanna die. She's so funny. She said, girl, I seen Dre is a big nigga, y'all. They tell me I look like I got a scarf on, making biscuits on the weekend. I'm telling you, they got this one messed up. He sound like somebody that can make some good home. I said, they put on the bar. I don't even know. Is she married? If my husband allowed her to sit there and talk about me like that, of a man like that, it's her game to him too if he ever messed up to her. I hope she listening to it. I really like to have a conversation with her. This time I talk to her. I really would. But everybody say, don't call that woman. But don't call her, don't get caught up in that. But she asked me to call her. Yeah, I want to call her. Yeah, she said, listen, please call her. Please. So she said, I don't want to do this to you, Dre, but she said, I'm sorry. I got to. Yeah, she said that. I hope I'm calling the right person there. I don't know if it's grown woman vibe or somebody. I don't want to get them mixed up. But she knows who she is. Yeah, she went and got our pictures. Yeah. Wow. The recording that we did over there when we were getting ready to shoot the movie for after your barbershop did that. I got him, girl. Yeah, she said she'd been up all weekend trying to say who that was. Wow. She crazy, man. She. Yeah, I got a warning before they did this, so you better go ahead and take your face down. Now, they got up to 20-some years. I ain't did nothing. You ain't? Wow. And the pictures they got, those pictures was 15, 20 years ago. What? Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. This chick crazy, man. Good God. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, they fucking like you. I don't know who the hell you done pissed off. I'm telling you, I'm not I just told you. That white girl. You don't piss off. She just tried to make a career off of me, bro. That's been a hit, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, my day coming. Yeah. I'm just really kind of upset with all these fake ass lawyers out here. Playing these old games and shit. I don't like that part. And then they shoot these little requests out like, well, we got this coming, we got this going, this guy. And that should be all with no evidence. That should be so fucking pissing me off with that shit. Y'all put that shit up on the blog. They ain't talking that. That's what I'm saying. They ain't saying all that. So what are they saying? I guess, well, I know you can't really talk. So what is that going to keep holding you for year after year after year until they decide that something is solid, then you're going to go to court? Or what they're doing is they stagnating charges. So they don't have enough evidence on this charge. Man, they got a charge. They put on me that they said they investigated the charge back in last October, and waited until I made a one solid year. The day after that, that's when they put the charge on. They've been doing it for 16 months. When they don't got enough evidence, they can't make a move on that charge, they put in another charge. They be stagnating the charges. That's what they've been doing the whole time. Okay? So right now, the lawyers I've been trying to get them to sit down and put it all together. Because all I got to do is read the shit, and it's all over the place. They tell you the truth, and if you just gotta look at the details, they don't even take time to look at the detail what's going on. If it wasn't for the coach I got right now, I'd be fucked up. I'd be fucked up. I'd be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd be fucked up. If them folks didn't know how to delegate shit, still going on, I'd be fucked up. I had a shot on my 95 working motherfuckers sitting around. But that's what they say. I'm gonna believe what they say. I'd be fucked up, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the lawyers, oh, so you married son. Oh, I see some dollars. That shit don't work like that no more. We ain't got that like that. We ain't dealing with that no more. You got what I'm saying? So they can tell them anything, but they can't tell this coach anything. That's the fallout problem. So now the coach I found somebody don't listen to them. So let them show them what's going on. So they can be the mouthpiece. Did you catch me now? Yeah. So that's what my dilemma going on right now. So like last week, 2 weeks ago, I went and put a film out together. I said, can I film you? I started said no. I said, no, fuck it. Go on, film the shit. Go on, leave the truth from it. But they put the shit out there. I'm talking about it ain't 72 hours. Put half of the stereo out there. They put the whole stereo. But I said, yeah, to catch myself, because I damn near lost my mind in that corona last time I went. But the shit wasn't fair to me. They just trying to say, like, I'm in that, it was in the movie called Get Out. But the white folks, that's how the fuck I feel every day, bro. No, I can't talk. I'm in my mind, but I can't talk to nobody. Nobody's fucking listening. There's nobody. Who else you put their family? It's another film. It's another that came out 2 weeks ago. I got a girl called. But they asked me that when I went to court and asked the lawyer that, and asked the judge said okay. And they put it out there. Oh, okay. While you was in the courtroom, they asked that. Okay. Yeah. So they put it out there. But the DA was all over the place. For the lawyers all over the place. But the judge was motherfucking fair. But she couldn't be fair enough because she sent the code to me. Do you want to say something? That means that your lawyer ain't saying nothing. Let you go. That's basically what it was. They did not represent you enough to let you go. Because she asked the DA, what make this man a dangerous man and you still sitting in there? You got the man still sitting here, but you have nothing on him. You got him in a complaint room. What makes him so much dangerous? And what really pissed me off, his wife and shit, this and that. That lady done put on national TV, national whatever she on. Hey man, I'm not dealing with that shit no more. She done said that. So what's next? He here a runaway. Who am I run away to? So, yeah. So whoever I talk to, they really so goddamn scared to talk on that goddamn phone. So, you know what I'm saying? So I get in there. They say, well, you know that's a violation of constitutional rights. But that shit ain't doing nothing for me right now. There's nothing I can do. That's basically it. So that child shit coming up, they get up in there, they tell me January with that shit. So it's been a year, they have to see me. They can't put that shit out no more. They have to see me. They have to go straight to the jury with shit and all that. So they have to. When you say that, and they say they have to see it, what you mean? Like, bring that case forward? Yes, they can't let it sit in and complain. They have to. Once I put that fast speak in, they have to see.
You have 1 minute remaining.
They have to go ahead and take care of that case. And that's very important to me. Once I get this trumping that off real fast, then the public see I didn't do that shit. I didn't. So, and then I feel much better then. Then I get a little bit more support system for people like, damn, he didn't do it, but we made jokes about it. But he didn't do it. Shit ain't funny to me. They can't care. You know what I'm saying? So the other shit, yeah, they killed my character, but the only way I can get my character back, get my life back, is to be found now guilty. And I gotta stick with it. So right now they can't block me off no more. But they have to see it. Even if that happens, you still going to work with those guys because your image is hanging. Well, at least I'll be free. Even if they say not guilty, we made a mistake. What they don't put up for the last year and a half, people gonna still look sideways, like, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
This next call is a continuation of the previous conversation. Ernesto and Dre talk about his case and last court appearance. Take a listen.
Oh, this is it right here, me.
It'll be my last time to call. I just trying to get that last conversation. You're good. You're good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know I got some work to do. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, you got more work to do. You got more work to do than I had to do when I went through my situation. When I got cleared of all that stuff and got that thing off my ankle, and I suppose it scared everybody and scared folks and stuff. When you came to me that day to sit in that class with my people, I have a lot of work to do. Well, you got way more than I do. Yeah, but I know what I'm talking about. If you come back, you know what I mean? I do, but I know your character, though. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I know your character. I know that I didn't know those folks. I know you first. I know you came way before them folks. And all these people that I came and gone, and I was still there and you still here. So, to me, that's all that matters to me. I mean, I don't give a damn if it's wrong or right. The truth gonna come out later, and it did. It did. God had your back. So, I don't know how
I missed it.
It's still rolling right now. It might be in shambles. We don't even know. But I know you straight. Yeah. So, that's all I can say. That's all I can concern myself with. And I made the right choice, and I won. So, same thing. I can't. When you talking about you seen old boy riding out over there in white car about 3-4 months ago, following you, waving. That just proves that what I'm talking about. So if it could turn around like that, and that took time, but you won though. You got your point across. You won. You got what I'm saying? Yes, you won. So that's the same way I feel right now. You gotta stay focused. And right now I'm in the same state of mind you was in all over the place because you still can't believe this shit was happening to you. And you have a lot of questions. Why would you do that? And I could get it. Why would you do these things? I'm in that state of mind right now. You know what I'm saying? With my other folks. I'm in the state of I got you. Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying. Only difference is I was here and you there. So you can't fight because your hands are tired. I was here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of free, even though I felt like that. But you can't maneuver because of the situation that you're in. Yes. So what I was saying, you can't fight it. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit down and fight it because the world is against you. Yeah. You know, or whatever they're trying to put against you, like some of them say on their blog, allegedly, y'all, he ain't been guilty yet, so allegedly. So I like when they say that because he haven't been guilty. They'll say allegedly a lot. And so some of them are already convicted you and saying you're guilty. But a lot of them say allegedly. It's allegedly, y'all. We don't know if it's true or not yet. But they don't have no problem reading it. That's good to keep their hands covered. So that's all. Yeah, so they can't say. They got you. Yeah. They got you. Any video you've ever put up, they ain't got it. And they got all of them. Well. So I guess social media can help you and it can hurt you. I see that now. Even when you was on vacation trying to pull your head down on the water. They got that and Skip saying that you're going to do whatever it takes to cleanse yourself and do whatever you got to do. Every little necessary. That's how they flipped it. That's how they flipped that video. And you supposed to be relaxing. But when you were saying using the water for cleanse or forgetting your sins or whatever, they were saying whatever you do. So if whatever means if you got to beat somebody that month, you're going to go out and cleanse yourself in that water 2 times a year. No, you're laughing. That's what they said. That's what they said. So, when you're saying God or whatever, I know the reason why you went down there. But they got it to the world like you went down there because after you got you writing all these checks or whatever, allegedly, You went out of the cancer yourself in the war. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I said, wow, that must have.
Wow, these folks are something else, man.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I've seen some videos that I've never seen before. I've never seen one. I don't know where they get them from. The ones in the house, some of them I have seen. In the house and stuff, and cleaned up the windows, and yeah, they got you better. But they don't want to got them.
Okay. Well, okay.
You have to be mindful about all that when you come home and try to get your stuff together, because you're trying to help or how you say stuff, you want to have to work it different, because they're going to take it together against you or something, whatever happens.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is true. This is true. I mean, all I can do right now is just, hey, man, you already know what headspace I'm in. I explained that to you. You already know because you done been there. So, I'm just really not trying to allow myself to goddamn get cuckoo bastard and start talking to myself. That's what I'm making with. I'm talking to this self spaz fuck out, scared to get out, they ain't got nowhere to go. All that shit going on. It's just every day is just a different roller coaster. So I'm trying to keep my feet together, keep my mind together. I'm trying my best. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's hard. It ain't easy. Yeah, it ain't easy at all. Yeah, because I ain't never been.
I had a talk with the coach. She said some things that I didn't like, but I didn't know.
Okay.
Yes. But she brought to my attention. I'm like, Lord have mercy. And I'm like, really? So, yeah.
So, it's something else. It is something else.
Yeah, I know it can take a toll on you.
Yeah, it can. And the other person that one of my witnesses, I gotta hurry up and do whatever I gotta do. So whatever they're gonna be, give me help. Because of my witnesses and my proof, this shit gonna get watered down the longer I wait. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna get watered down. So if I don't go ahead and move now, the months and the year don't go by so fast that they're gonna be obsolete. So my stuff, what I got going on for myself, is not gonna work. And the other 3 people that I had working for me, they didn't do their job properly. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Not with it. It's just too much. I don't know, it's just one thing after another, and which was how they were just playing the game on the street side. But it's just, it seemed like it was just too much. And too much game. Then on top of that, I see there's so much fraud out there with the people who got these degrees. They got fraud in them too. And I do remember one of my other person I was dealing with, say, that shit corrupt, man. There's nothing I can do with that. It's too corrupt for me. I didn't understand why. I get it now. I did not understand.
Yeah. And this is what I don't understand either. And I was telling the coach the other day, because they inquired a new one, you know what I mean, what another payment. And I was like, okay, because even if you go back to that last situation that I was in, when you was referring me and giving me names to, you know, when I was trying to find somebody, but I went to like 4 or 5 of them to see. And, you know, but that last one, because they just wanted it up front, yeah, okay, we'll get back with you. No, I just need to know if it's going to be yes or no. If you can do it, you can't do it. What the total fee going to be, what you can do. But they would never give me that guarantee up front. And I don't think any longer you can. But that last one, it was just something he said that made me stick with him. And that's what made me go with him. Okay. And like he said, when you just give me so much up front, get through the process, as I do this and I do that, then you just pay me the rest of it. And he went to work. And that's what he did. And as I told him, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that comes out of this, which you already know the situation, if I can get up out of this and get out of that situation, I will give you a bonus. And that's what I did. because he cleared everything. He went to work because they were lying on me, just like they were lying on you. They were making this stuff, trying stuff from her head. And he went to extra yards to go and do everything he had to do. Pull them videos, pull that doggone conversation that I spoke that had with that man when he called me, and he gonna lie them folks in the courtroom and say, I said this and I said that. I didn't say that. I never told him that. But see, he didn't think the lawyer was gonna go pull that tape. And the lawyer pulled that tape, they pulled the tape. My client never told that. And then what I did find out was it was all political. Because the DA that was trying to get me, he wanted to win. He was trying to move up to the next rank to go judge. So he needed to close on some case. And the guy told me, you really want to do this? I got the tape right here. You don't want to do this. And that's what my lawyer told me. So I think you kind of caught up in that too. That's exactly what it is, bro. So when I heard that, I've been listening to it and make me normal so much. But fortunately, I had the right one on my team that knew that and had to work through that. So you know, I had to go get check stuff, pay stuff, and all kind of stuff. I had all that. I said, well, I got to go do all this. Because he said, because this is going to help you as your character. And he went to work. That's what he told them folks. And they dropped it. They dropped it. They dropped it, but they gave me some BS. They wanted me to pay probation and a fine because it was all about the money. Okay, well, we're going to give you a fine. You just pay this off. And I just paid it up front and got rid of it. They wanted money. That's all they wanted. That's exactly what I mean. I mean, exactly. I got it. They had her scared. They had everybody else scared too. Yep. And then the funny part was, if you remember when you came to my dad's funeral, after you came to my dad's funeral, that's when she came back around. Remember that? I remember that. I seen that. After all that was going on, then we got together, we talked. We went away for the weekend. I remember that. Remember when we went together? I do. After all that was going on, we got away. We had a one-on-one talk. And a lot of stuff that they were trying to put out there and what was said between the guy that you just asked me about that followed me down there and that struggle. She said, I didn't say that. Oh. And it was just a whole big mess, and that what made me realize who was important, who was my friend in my life. Now, I'm not saying that she was innocent either. Right. But the stuff at that time, my head was just like yours. I didn't know what to believe. I didn't know what to believe. But he said this. But she said this. She called the police. She said that you a danger of her life. We was married. Man, for 10 years. What you mean? I'm a danger of her life. That didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Wow. So I had a chance to talk to her because if it made sense, why was she going to call me and pack her bags and go away on the weekend with me? I was on the phone in the woods in the cabins. Yeah. The DA had put it out there that I was going to kill her that night. I don't remember to talk about it, but I was worried myself. You know, my partner told me, you ain't going nowhere. I was trying to pull up the gun, so they trying to pull up everything else that I have to 15, 30 years ago. And I had to spend some money. I had to spend some money. She told me almost $1,000 for the BS. And all that came back. I got my little truck back. I got that back. Them folks had to get. What I'm saying is, the right lawyer, he filed the paperwork. They got all that stuff back. They got all that stuff back. They had to release it. And guess what? It's the same thing going on. Same thing. Oh, his fingerprints on the gun. He had to get. Oh, I had never touched that. Wow. But I had to get the right person that was willing to fight. When I sat down in his office and told him that story, and so he believed. He said, all right, you telling me the truth? I'm going to fight for it. And that's what he did. Wow. And he knows his business. But anybody else would just sold me out to get a conviction. Yes, and that's exactly how I feel. This motherfucker gave him 35, gave him 35, bro. 35, man. 35. I'm drunk on all that. So what I'm hoping on this next move, Chuck, you're right, that these people are talking to the right folks, asking the right questions. You know what I'm saying? To make sure they're going to do the right thing.
Right.
Nobody got no money to be thrown away like that. If you can't do it, so you can't do it.
That's right. I hate you went through that experience, but I'm glad you went through that experience, because if you didn't have that experience, you could not talk to me at all. Right? You couldn't even know what I'm talking about. So I hate you went through it, but I'm glad you went through it, and I'm glad I was a witness to see you go through it. So, that experience is a motherfucker. You can't, that shit priceless. So when I
on different rules back then and now rules, they wouldn't put no on social media like how they doing now. So that's no difference.
Well, yeah, but you know what it was, the difference now, social media, right? But, one-on-one people still trying to put shit out there. You know what I'm saying? The circle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They try to take the image, but I didn't give a fuck anyway. I just didn't give a fuck. I just did, because I know what kind of free you've done for me when everybody fucking left my head. I'm sitting there and they got them shit out there. See? So I know what's going on. Yes, I know what I take that shit to heart. Just like they folks, the co-chair, only know the folks 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months, man. How motherfucker 2 months got them and ride for a year and a half? Come on, I'm not gonna get that shit, man.
Yeah.
And they willing to go to the other folks that left. They want to sit down with you.
Yeah, I know. I got to talk with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she told me that.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to, whoever this new one is, the one that's in higher again, he's going to have to be a fighter.
Yeah.
He's going to have to be. That's all. I told you that story about me to say that they're going to have to be somebody that's going to fight. And they're going to have to be a fighter for you.
Yeah.
Well, if you shit, can't move shit, you know how them lawyers is.
I know how
you know what it was. You gotta get on them.
But see, here's the killing part is, and I did make a statement the last time I talked to my other folks, and when I said, you're going to have to let me know you don't stick with me, you can't. Because I knew they wasn't that strong to talk to people like that's not their forte. You got what I'm saying? That's why I was going in on them like that, because if I got to get somebody else to take your place, I don't need to do that because they get in their feelings about shit like that. You got what I'm saying? And I was just trying to prep them. Well, everything I said, they came to pass. I said, me, you're going to tear your ass apart. You want that? Oh, no, I ain't dealing with all that. Remember that? I said all that. Everything I said, they came to pass. And I didn't even know all this was going to get like this, though. But I knew something was coming. I just didn't know what it was. But I tried to prepare them for war. They didn't want to hear that shit. So when the money was there for a hot second, it didn't matter the money was there because they still didn't know how to drill them folks they were paying. They was like, okay, here, you take care of it. You got what I'm saying now?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
That was
but you can't hold her accountable for that, too, because you can't. Well, you can't, because from day one, you knew how they was built. You already knew.
Yeah.
You ain't no fool. You know who play defense and you know who play offense. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing it too long. You know who your strongest backs are, and you know who your weakest backs are. I'm not saying that you're weak.
No.
When the time comes, you want to put the people up front to fight war, and they ain't fought no war.
Right, that's right. And that's right, though. But like I say, I'm not.
So you should have stopped it. So you can kind of stop that.
Yeah, I did. And I was right.
Because you're going to come out, you'll be just like me. You have a chip on your shoulder, you're mad with everybody in the world, but you're going to some things you just going to have to face on your own. You know, like I said, you just going to get out. You know what I'm saying? So, in her situation, what is she supposed to do?
No, I understand. I truly understand. I understand. What I was basically saying with the defense team, how they play them games toward them, because you got their character. Here, you just do. You take care. You say you're gonna do it. You do what you say you're gonna do. That wasn't a situation. But if them folks had that whole mentality and the money, man, it wouldn't have been nothing. But that's not the case. There ain't no wrong with that. But you're absolutely right. So what you saying? You're right. So I'm just waiting. I can't wait, girl. I ain't know it. I just can't wait, man. I can't wait. I just can't wait. But I almost lost the last time I went. I ain't gonna lie to you. I almost lost. They didn't put that on there, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I almost lost it in that quarter last time because
They won't let you speak or something, otherwise you have to speak up.
no, the disclosure to speak up. She like the homework was there for her. I was writing a letter telling her what's going on. The truth, do your homework. She started doing homework when she first saw me that day. Well, this is what we going in front of. Well, did you get over? This was to let you see everything in front of you was going on. None of that. She did none. Then the judge say stand up and then talk. It took me 3.5 seconds to get down stand up. I forgot where I was at, man. For about 5 minutes. I just saw my life flashing for me. I said, I'm a dead man.
So that was his daughter then that was in there? Because he said something about having to do. Oh, no, that was the lawyer he was talking about. Okay.
This lady said, man, I'm just a dead man. That's how I felt. If you look at the picture, last film that came up, you're like, man, I see what he's talking about right now. The DA didn't even think it. Yeah, I ain't even think it. I know you probably ain't. But you pull that.
I ain't know they pulled it out. I ain't know that they were putting nothing like that. I mean, I seen the first one.
No, the second one. Then I go back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that happened on the 17th. So they put that out like on the 20th. Coach will let you know, let you see what's going on. Then I go back again for that big 800,000. I go back again up on here for that because I ain't been indicted. So I have to go every 90 days. Every 4 months they take you back to reduce the bond.
So you don't have a bond. When you have a bond or you don't have a bond?
I don't have a bond on the last case. Yeah, it's not that. I'm supposed to get a bond in because I have not been indicted in 90 days. That was set by law. They didn't give me no bond. I was supposed to have a bond in. That would have been my last bond. I could have got out some kind of way in. They didn't give me a bond. My lawyer didn't speak that shit up. She didn't say a motherfucking thing. That's what I'm saying. That's how I know I'm getting railroaded all the way around. It's by law I'm supposed to get a bond. If you're not indicted in 90 days or 120 days, you're entitled to a bond. I have not been indicted at all. That's how they've been railroaded. So now I'm going back for the child shit to get the bond reduced again. Okay, because I still ain't been indicted. And most times you have them heavy cases like that, they go ahead on indicted because they got the evidence. They don't wait no 3 months.
Correct. That's what I was trying to tell somebody else. They got evidence. They're going to go ahead and try to put that on your and get you right out.
Yes. I done seen it too many times. I've been in here.
But in your case, they haven't done that with you.
No, they have not. No, they have not.
They try to come to you with no line.
No, they can't. They can't. And then the last 2 cases.
And you ain't going to do that no way, are you?
Hell no. I ain't doing it. I didn't even like that.
I will hope not, right. But there are so many folks that will do that to go ahead and go on down the road and they work, they got no family or whatever. And they'll just go ahead and convict them off of the air.
I'm not doing that, bro. Hey, man, help my mama don't kill me, bro, because I'm not going down there for something I didn't do. That's one of my points.
You know, when they got something, when they start trying to get you to see out on something that you ain't never done. I was just curious to see have they ever tried to come to you and she said in there and offer you anything.
No, they're not going to do it. No.
Okay.
I ain't even, I have not, if you heard, get you locked up and have interviews and all that. I ain't never had an interview. I've never had none of that shit. They just come and drop warrants on you. That's it. No victim showed up or nothing. Nothing, bro. That's how deep the shit is. Yeah, I ain't had no victim show up or nothing. Now, court stayed that out of hand. Not one. I've been going to court damn near every 2 months. Not one. Nobody. And the car shit, they talking about the car shit, they dropped that and the curb repair. Dropped that to dismiss the case. Not a process.
They dismissed your state at the car, you saying?
Yeah, about the car dealership. You know, you're talking about the car dealership? Remember the car dealership? Talking about the car turned in? Yeah, they dismissed it.
So they don't drop that.
They dropped that. Yeah, dismissed it. Guess when they dismissed? My last plea. Found a plea. I never went to no plea at all. I never had a plea at all. I ain't even got to that stage. The lawyer, I'm sick. I got some of the shingle. Never showed up for court. Then they told that they The DA shoots a damn email talking about he's going to dismiss the case, not a process. But they could bring that up in 6 more months again. And they always just drop from the end because they don't want to deal with it at the end. That's how these are games they be playing. And the lawyer, they're going to pay all that money. They can't hit that for him. You got the other cases. You need to go get those shits worked on. Guess what? Well, you ain't taking the trial. No, I ain't going no fucking trial because that's not what you told me. That's not what you told me. I'm going to end up the motherfucking man. So we get to that, but no, I'm not trying to hit it. So that's how that shit go with all this foolishness I got going on. That's fine. I know I got a lot of work to do to clean my life up. Shit, I ain't got over 10, 15, 20 years left in the damn way. So, fuck it. What else I got? So, it is what it is. Now, I want to die here? No, I do not. They were switching my medication up. They kept switching up. So, this shit made me fucking headache. I couldn't even see it for like 6, 7 days straight. At all. So, yeah. I just have, man, it's just okay. I'm having nightmares about this shit. Shit that I ain't even goddamn do. I'm not no goddamn innocent bystander. Nobody is. I don't give a damn you work in the post office. Ain't nobody else on everything now. So shit that I didn't do and I'm not into, I ain't trying to go for that, bro. I'm really not. Yeah. Not at all. So everybody got me out the way, so that's what they wanted. So let's see we're gonna have one. Everybody gonna got you out the way. What you mean? Well, in the personal life, the ones who wanted me out the way anyway, the regulator. You see? You know what I'm saying? They wanted me out the way anyway. Yeah. But you already know that's how they go when you go down the road out of sight, out of mind. So only some survive anyway. So it's only very few unfortunate ones that I have people to really stick by them and ride with them through that situation. You know what I mean? Because the other people that's in there, they be right as hell. That is true. Everybody come sit down. I mean, you might have, you don't make this presentation room. When you go to the presentation room, it'll be enough for about 6 or 7 people. The prison population will be 3,000 people. So if everybody was dancing.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Everybody will have time to come see them, but it don't know do like that. No, it don't. So I'm grateful for my friendship. I don't give a fuck what them niggas talking about out there. I don't give a fuck what they talk about. So fuck them. They can do whatever. They put me on that with a wig and a dress. I don't give a fuck. Because I know that ain't none of me. Oh shit. Oh my god. Yeah, man. They got me out there with kids and shit. I know they ain't motherfucking me. So fuck that. Yeah. That ain't none of me. I'm not worried about that shit. Yeah. So it is what it is, man. I sure appreciate you, man. I love you every day. I love you since day one, so I don't give a fuck what they talking about. So, niggas, that's the problem now. Niggas get to express their real feelings, how they really feel about somebody who really care about their head. Dumb motherfucker. It's dumb. Yeah. So, when we got that sucking ass and shit, they ain't talking about that.
Global Tel Link. Please stay tuned for the next video where Coach is added to the calls between Ernesto and Dre. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
All right, phone calls.
I wonder who Nesto talking about when he say everybody got him out the way. I wonder who wanted him out the way.
Hey, Dom. There go my little nephew, Dom. My buddy. The point. Vicky's coming. Hey, go, Vicky. I know I can count on Vicky.
Right.
Hey, Vic.
Hey, he's talking about Sheridan.
Oh, that's who we talking about? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about Sheridan. I picked up on that. He said them folks got me out the way. Them other folks. He's still bitter about Sheridan.
I thought he said everybody got me out the way.
He did say everybody.
He said the regulator. And I can only use I would think it's Sheridan because he was just based off of the earlier phone calls. He was saying that MF hates me so much and this and that. So I can only assume it's Sheridan, and he's making an assumption that she wants her mama to herself. I don't know. That he's crazy. He's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna play my music, y'all. Here come my music commercial. Hold on, I just saw a cash app from Johnny. Johnny, here's your music. Money, money, so much money. That was Johnny's music. Now here come Nicole. Money, money, so much money. Next is Elaine. Money, money, money. Juanette. Money, 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 so much money. All right, thank you, ladies. Thank you for the super chat, cash app, and all the ad, whatever.
All the
Sylvia,
money.
I just want to say, I had dozed off when you first started because I was just exhausted after watching. I've been on the roll this whole day, um, watching everything, all the backlash from this interview.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how you ended up on Tasha K, but I was so proud to see all three of y'all up there. I'm like, I hope you guys blow up because of this. And you're
Look,
doing
we
it
didn't know how
organically.
we gonna be. I told how I got up on there when I got that call because I wasn't trying to answer the call either.
Oh, okay.
You know, she DM'd me on my Instagram asking me for my number, and I'm like, what she want my number for?
You know what? However it happened, I just hope that God brings you blessings because of it. Because I know she's had her troubles with some of her past co-hosts and whatnot, but I hope that something has touched her heart where she's changed.
She had co-hosts before.
She had, what's his name, Storm Monroe.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
and what's Lovely T? Like she's did collaborations with Lovely T and stuff. So
Yeah.
you know, I don't know what's up with what it is. It just I know she made she made some commentary about it at the end. Maybe she's grown. I just hope the best for all four of y'all. But I was so happy to see four beautiful black women up there doing y'all's thing and being respectful to one another. That shows that we can actually work together. Well, even though I know we can, but people always assume that black women can't be in accord with each other.
Yeah.
And y'all were sharing y'all's information. It was a beautiful sight to see. And all y'all look nice and y'all look earrings and your little nice blouses.
Thank you.
Yeah, they did jump show for the panel though, didn't they, Vicky?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I had it felt really, really good. It felt really good. I was like, wow, a big platform like this? Wow. Where millions of people have the opportunity to see me and the ladies. I was like, wow. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
I think it's good because it's going to help grow your channel organically. Um, like the more collabs you do, it'll but of course always be careful about who you do them with. But it does help you guys grow organically where you don't have just this big blow up and everybody falls off and doesn't watch you anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like
Sylvia,
the gradual growth, like slow growth up instead of like, because then you got to keep, and then the works get harder. The work get harder now because you got to
Right.
continue trying to bring more and more and more to try to keep, abreast with stuff. But you know what? I'm in the field that there's always something going on with courts. It's so weird, but it's always something going on.
Right. Sylvia, do you think you're gonna try to contact Dre and see if you can invite him to your platform since he said he's never been invited?
Dre, you're invited.
You're not gonna try to hit him up on Instagram?
I don't even know his Instagram. You know his Instagram?
I don't know. I was trying to find his Instagram. I don't even know his last name. I was trying to find that out too, but I wasn't researching. I know I could probably find it, but I wasn't researching real hard. But he
He's on Instagram?
I bet you Nala or either
yeah, he
friend
said.
know.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I said I bet you Nala or either friend probably know his Instagram, especially Nyla.
He said he wasn't on Facebook too often, but he did say that he was on Instagram. If I'm remembering things correctly. Um, but he's funny though. He I don't know what happened between him and his old lady, his ex old lady. But I don't think his and Nesto's situation are the same.
Well, he
Um,
said she left him after he went to jail.
well, it wasn't it the jail. From what I gathered, the case was related to his old lady. Like he was having some issues or whatever with her. Was that? Am I mistaken?
Well, the police was just my bad. The popo was just giving her information, incorrect information. The same. You know how
Oh,
to, you, you
yeah,
know, you know how they do.
I
Like
know.
they'll they'll stop you for a red light, and then everything else just kind of a domino effect, and that's just
But
it's everything
yeah,
you done.
Ernesto is still blaming everybody but himself for getting in the situation.
Yeah.
And
Woe is me.
yeah. And then Coach, is that her new nickname?
Who's Sonya?
Coach Good
Well,
Friend?
I don't know, but the phone calls from prison said that the coach was going to be on the next call, so I think that may be another one of their friends.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Because she just said coach is going to be on the next call.
where they bring Coach in, and he said Coach was willing to talk to them other folks. Coach, she only been messing with me a few months. So that's a new person?
It sounds like it is.
Wow. I, I'm I'm just fascinated how he can have all. I mean, he says he doesn't have anybody in his corner, but if you have at least one person and you're in jail, you have somebody in your corner. And I think from what I gather, he was saying all that pity part. Dre was telling him about how much it's going to cost him for an attorney. He got to find the right attorney. Um, and it sounded like Ernesto was kind of hinting towards Dre, like, "Hey man, why don't you pay? Why don't you pay for me an attorney?" Like
Personally, I hope somebody get him an attorney though. He needs one. And
he has it.
I'm not on his side none whatsoever, because I don't really have no dog in the fight. But I just believe in everybody have a right to of good representation. And all the ones that he's paid and not paid, it doesn't appear that anybody is really trying to work this case for this guy. And it's a very complicated case, and he really do need a team behind him if he want to try to fight these charges.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. He made a lot of this stuff make it drop because it's circumstantial, and a lot of these women sound like they did based on the just the charging instruments. It sounds like they went in willingly, um, but you can't. Attorneys cost, and if this person is, if Sonya's gonna be there, then baby girl, you got to be there. You jumped yourself into the pot, and Shirley was willing to pay. You know, she was paying for him. So I don't know how he gonna do it, but you need to go back to your wife, bro. I mean, really, really go back to your wife and just tell her, like, listen, I'll do whatever I can do when I just need to get out, and I can show you that I can make the money and pay you back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would do at this point. We had everybody call Shirley. Everybody call Shirley, please. Just
Hmm.
harass her. I mean, I'm serious. If you're a desperate man, and he says he's got like 10 or 15 years left, I would have all my family calling Shirley. I'm sorry, but copping please and telling I'm sorry. I don't need to get in front of her, but everybody call Shirley, please. Everybody,
Somebody
please.
call her because At the end of the day, he can't fight while he's in. It's harder to fight
No,
your case on the inside than it is on the outside. And so,
unless he files as pro se, and then he still has to go to a hearing for that, like to release his public defender. Unless he files, tries to become his own attorney, he can try to fight it from the inside, but he's not the research reading type.
but
So,
Sylvia, didn't you say he said he wanted to represent himself?
Yeah, he requests all his paperwork and stuff.
but that stuff you got to pay for too.
No, when you indigent, you don't have to pay for it. The judge will
The judge will release the transcripts and all that.
yeah, they'll do a waiver for them.
Are now the
Yeah,
transcripts ready though?
Yeah, they ready.
yeah,
Uh,
they ready.
Sometimes they don't be ready for a little bit. So that's why I just asked him. Well,
Well, I mean, Vicky, come on now. The way that this public defender is defending him, I'm pretty sure he probably can do a better job himself because it don't seem
well,
like she was doing much.
he said that. He said you started reading my case when I got in front of
Right.
the
So he can do that.
He's a dead man walking.
But he got was a dead man walking when she was just sitting up there. And he said it took all his might for him not to, go crazy up there, because I don't blame the guy. I mean, it don't seem like even the people, and I know you said it's gonna take a lot of money, but Shirley has paid a lot of money and they still didn't get any results. And it's like
Yeah,
whether he paid money or he don't pay money, he's still not getting any type of results, none whatsoever.
he's not
You know
getting the right
what? You
attorney.
know what? You know what? I need to. There's a public defender in there that he's excellent, excellent. The one who won that murder case.
Hmm.
He should get him.
But you can't pick and choose your own public defender, can you?
You can request for you can. I think you can put in a request to change attorneys if you feel
Yeah.
like your attorney's is ineffective counsel.
Well, he definitely need to do that because that lady is just. I'm sorry, I can do a better job than what she doing. Good God
Yeah.
Almighty.
Somebody, who was it when we were on the panel earlier? I said what I said. The lawyer silenced him
Right.
when he was trying to say, "I just want to, I just want a speedy trial." He was basically trying to get up there and plead for himself, and she's shutting him up. And then you don't want to be disrespectful in the courtroom, and he shut up. I wouldn't have shut up. I'm like, look,
But the judge asked him, "What did you say?" So he could have said it again. He didn't have to listen to her because she ain't doing nothing for him anyway. And if it
yeah,
was me, I would say I said I want a speedy trial. Because one thing about it, if he get a speedy trial, that's gonna speed them up. That's gonna make his case move around because they have so many days before they bring it to court. Now it's a gamble on whether or not it'll be a good idea for him, but it will get the ball rolling.
yeah. I mean, I don't think he's a good person. I think he's a creep, but I feel like he is. I get going through the court system. I know
Hmm.
it sucks. It's not a fun process. Judges talk to you crazy. Your attorneys can talk to you crazy and not be as communicative as they need to be. Um, when Shirley was paying all that money, really what the purpose is, you should be interviewing with your attorney to make sure that they can, before you start paying any money, you should interview with your attorney to confirm that they're able to handle the type of charges that you have.
And that's what he just told Dre. She not built for this. All she did was just paid the money and just say you represent him. She really didn't want to be bothered with none of it. She just, wanted to depend on them to do the job, which is okay because I know she don't know anything about the law, but she
Right.
still should have made sure. She could have been calling him and asking him, well, because like if I don't know something, I'll ask, well, what should I ask, and what should I be looking for, and it was like she was just not interested in none of it.
But
And
he
I know
also
you got
didn't
to.
want her to know a lot of that stuff either.
No, he didn't.
So that's a catch 22. It's like, okay, I don't want her to know all the charges. I don't want her to know all this stuff about me. I'm trying to keep her in the dark about this. He wanted her to pay. He just wanted he's cop. See, that's why I kind of got irritated with him at because you lying to your buddy, saying, okay, well, she ain't built for this. No, she's not built for this. But if you would have caught her up to speed and said, look, I need you to find an attorney that can handle this litany of charges. It's a wide variety of charges. Can do you think you can find there? You may have to find multiple attorneys, or you may need to call a few attorneys here. Go, I need you to research this. I need you to do this. He was trying to keep her in the dark about quite a bit. So you can't sit there and say she's not built for it. Yeah, she may not be built for it, but you got to test her and see.
Well, in my opinion, he told her which ones to get anyway. And I don't really feel like, I don't feel like she chose those attorneys. I think he chose them.
Well, yeah, she's just the money bag. She's the pocketbook. So she said he just what did she say? He just showed up and I had to start paying him.
Yeah.
So it's to me it's like you're just using her for now, and now you're throwing her under the bus saying, well, she ain't built for it.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, he was, but in his defense, he paid them attorneys a lot of money to do their job,
I
and
think
they just haven't done their job. They haven't done anything for him, in my opinion. They wouldn't even come see him. He kept calling them. They wouldn't check on him. They wouldn't confer with him. They wouldn't, like he said, the one he have now. I haven't even been able to tell her about the case because she won't even see me.
well okay, so let me put it this way. So he got mad when the attorney, because she said the attorney won't call her because she told him, because he must have went off on the attorney and said, don't call him. Then Sonia must have gotten the other attorneys behind. So I'm thinking that Sonia has been pulling some of the strings behind the scenes too, and it sounds like Sonia picked this attorney. To me, it sounds like Sonia picked this attorney out for him. So I
She
and
could have.
huh?
She could have, but still, the bottom line is
They ain't doing nothing.
I give you all this money regardless of who picked the attorney. You at least ought to try to represent me a little bit. Good God Almighty, it's like
Oh,
they
oh, I
was
know.
just showing up.
Well, if yeah, true. I'm with you. Like, cause I listened to Pam, and Pam said that she would visit her clients in jail. She made
Right.
it a weekly thing. Like she'd visit them at least once a week or twice a week to make sure that they were okay and that they were staying prayed up and whatnot. So
Right.
I'm with you. I just think that they saw it as easy money.
Yeah, they don't have to go every week, but at least come, a week before the trial, a week before I go to court, so you can get the ins and outs and act like you're a little interested. And I haven't heard anybody saying that they hired anybody else. Like that first lawyer, you don't paid him $24,000 to $30,000. Well, how come you didn't hire some people and find out some details, do something? I mean, what did I get for my money? I'm like, Shirley, what are we paying for?
Well, $24,000. I mean, to me, that sounds like okay. Some hours spent, and then what about a forensic expert? They said they got a device where they found,
Right.
CP on it. Okay, well, did you hire a forensic expert? Did you, or did you have the evidence? Have you been able to get a hold of the evidence, all of the discovery information? Like he should really have all of while he's in jail. He should have all of his discovery with him there.
And he said them people ain't even interviewed him yet. The prosecutor, nobody is doing nothing for this man, to me, in my opinion.
See,
But
now I want to know what he did to somebody.
well, I know he probably was getting on BC nerves because I'm sure he had Shirley calling him every time he talked to her on the phone. But at the end of the day, to me, he should have addressed something for the guy. I mean, come on now. I mean, I'm like them. If I'm pay all my money, whether I'm guilty, innocent or in between, I need you to do something for this 20 grand that I done gave you.
Hey,
I'm in
Dolores.
good.
Maria
Hi,
asked, "Was that?"
hi,
I'm sorry. Hey, Dolores.
hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are
That's good.
you?
I'm doing well. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Dolores.
Hi.
Yeah,
I'm in agreement with you, ladies, as far as the attorney situation. It's
It's kind of like one of these things where Nesto has gotten himself in a bad situation, and the situation he's gotten in is leading like a snowball effect to everything that he touches is going downhill. So he's involved with this girl who he shouldn't be, which is out of his marriage, and that girl is not giving him good information or help, but he thinks she is. And she's leading him down a path, and he's not equipped enough to have the know-how of what to do to get a good attorney. And it was really interesting in today's call with Dre, and to see what he did in his situation versus what Nesto is doing. Dre at least had some semblance of, okay, this is what I need. This is what I'm going to fight, and I'm going to fight for my rights, and I'm going to get the assistance that I need. And he was very much involved. But Nesto is relying on Sonia. And that is a bad situation. And because he's relying on her and thinks she knows all, she's feeding him. I mean, it's bad. It's bad, which is hurting him emotionally, with his finances, with his life, in this entire situation. So he's putting the trust in the wrong person and it's leading him downhill.
But Dolores, who else is signing up to do anything though? Nobody else is holding their hand up and say, "Okay, buddy, I got you."
True. But if he didn't go the Sonia route, he could have possibly still had Shirley and gotten other assistance. But because he went the Sonia route,
That's true. That's true.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
all of these other things, it's people are leaving him because of the decisions he made. And one of the big decisions was Sonia.
Hey guys, I'm about to leave soon, but I'm gonna go into my backup channel because I need to address something. I need to address it. And I don't want to address it here because it's kind of messy. I need to address it in my backup channel. Those who want to hear the messiness, y'all welcome to come, but I just want to keep up here clean because I'm getting messages, and I have to. The other side of the Pisces gonna come out. But Janetta, go ahead on first before I let you go.
Hi, Sylvia. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Janetta.
Hi.
I just wanted to talk a little bit about the lawyer situation. I am a lawyer, so my observation. Oh, hi. My observation is Nesto seems to be going for the gimmick lawyers. And like the Bentley lawyer, he's a lawyer with a Bentley. My friend and I, another lawyer, we joke about that. I've seen public defenders or people like myself. I worked for a nonprofit and I worked very hard for my clients, and I did a good job. And I always was tickled when the defendant would underestimate me because they never heard my name and they came in there with a high profile lawyer. And then when I sent their tail to jail, then it was like, oh my God. So it's sometimes, you just have to look at the work of but I guess they don't know initially who they're hiring anyway. I don't know, but it's just when you're going for the gimmick guys, because it's some people who high profile criminal lawyers, they take large retainers from people. And see, that's the issue with the attorneys as far as NISO goes. They're taking large amounts of money, and I don't see any work that's being done.
Thank you.
$30,000 and there's no trial that's been prepared.
Right.
I believe Crail took the $30,000. He is still working that case, which makes sense because that's a retainer. So if I take $10,000, for example, and my hourly rate is $200 an hour, and I've done 5 hours, I can take $1,000 out of my trust account. So if I take a retainer of $10,000, that's not my money. I haven't earned it. I had to put it in a client trust account. So if they fire me tomorrow, I had to go in the account and get $10,000 and return it to them. So there's some attorneys that don't do that. So I believe
Right.
the issue with BC and some of the other attorneys that took those large amounts of money and they only did a few bail hearings. I question that. I don't know how Georgia does it because I'm not licensed in Georgia yet, but um,
Yay, you gonna be here soon?
I wanna expand my bankruptcy practice into Georgia because there's so many rich people there who live above their means, and I think I can make a killing there. I do bankruptcy, and I see a lot of those housewives. Everybody's rich, but they're not rich. And I'm like, I can really do well there in bankruptcy. But
Mhm.
but
So I
this would
see. I'm glad you agree with us because I don't want to seem like I'm just a thorn in everybody's side. But I'm kind of like Nesto. I'm paying all this money and I'm not getting no results, and that's just
I
crazy to
I
me.
agree with that. Now, what you always saying as far as like the grand jury goes, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think you said that the other day. It was basically saying that there wasn't enough evidence for them to get an indictment. You ever heard that saying that the grand jury would indict a ham sandwich?
Ham sandwich. Yep.
Yes, that is
Right.
very, very true. I, as a law student, had an opportunity to attend a grand jury,
Mhm.
and at the time, because I was an intern, at the time, I thought I was going to graduate and I was going to work for the DA's office. I was going to lock away bad people, like, lock away the criminals. That was my mindset. But when
Mhm.
I was looking at a grand jury as someone who wanted to lock away criminals, I didn't feel like it was a fair process. Like, I didn't like it, even though that's a part of our system, is not going to change. My opinion doesn't matter. But it basically how it went was they had these nice Krispy Kreme donuts set up for the grand jurors. Only the DAs there to present their side,
Yep.
and you
That's
got your jurors there, grand jurors, and they tell them who to indict. And I did, in all fairness, though. Well, I guess to me, it would be nice if both sides were there, but I think they do that in like preliminary hearings and things like that. But the grand jury is only one side presenting a case, and if they say this person should be indicted, that person gets indicted.
wow.
Right.
And I did see where they did say they didn't feel like some people should be indicted, and they said why they didn't feel like the person should be indicted. So they did say that, but if it was somebody that felt like needed to be indicted, and so for me, I was just like, that's all. This is all this is. They just come there and tell them who to indict, and they tend to indict who they're told to indict, because
Well,
the
what do
other
you
side
think?
is not there to tell them not to do it.
What do you think about about him saying that even the prosecutors haven't even came, no detectives, nobody even on the other side came and interviewed him or anything?
Well, if he's
What is that all
already
about?
been, if he has a lawyer in place, they should not be
Mhm.
talking to him anyway. Now, the
Oh, okay.
police could come in and ask to talk to him, but if you're represented and you have the DA's office can't, because there's a bar rule in every state that if a client is represented by an attorney, then another attorney can't come and talk. You have to talk to the attorney. So if the DA's office, their investigators, they're not going to talk to Nesto. They will have to talk to his attorney. So the DA's office, they're not going to talk to him. Now, maybe the police would, but his attorney probably already shut that down. I know I would.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've had those interrogations don't go well. And matter of fact, one that I had years ago, the police, they started talking to me crazy and yelling at me like I was a suspect.
Right.
So they tend to get pretty aggressive. So you don't want your client in those situations. But
But
the thing, go ahead.
when do the discovery process come in? Because don't he have a right to know what they have in
Well,
discovery and all of
well,
that?
not until after he's indicted. And see,
Oh,
that's the
after he's
thing.
indicted. Okay.
He's not indicted on anything. And Pam and I were talking about that. That's troubling. But it's because Georgia has this speedy trial act. So that is what's slowing it down. They can get an indictment. So once they get an indictment, it's just things just start going from there. They got to turn over discovery. And if he asks for a speedy trial,
Mhm.
they have to get a jury set. They have to be ready to go within that grand jury session. So they only get like 2 or 3 months maybe to prepare. So
Mhm.
that's why they're slowing down the indictment process, because when they indict, they have to be ready to go with their case. So that's what's slowing things down. Just like the situation with Trump and with Fonnie.
Mhm.
Two of those Trump co-defendants, they were clever and said, "Oh, we want a speedy trial," because they did that because, oh, they're not going to be ready. And then Madame Da said, "We're ready."
And
That's
then they
because she
flipped.
was, yeah. Then they had to settle because they were
Yeah.
ready. Because,
Mhm.
and then that's the thing why Nesto's attorney shut him up really fast, because that cuts both ways. She has 50 other people. She's a new attorney. She's only been an attorney maybe a couple of years. She is not going to be prepared for a trial. So if he asks for a speedy trial, he has to be ready too. And he really should get some that they should put him with somebody that's more experienced in the DA's office. I mean, sorry, the public defender's office. They should put him with somebody that's more experienced because those can get very complex. Because you see with the, I mean, I saw your coverage with Young Thug. Sylvia's excellent,
Mm-hmm.
especially the hearings about the evidence rules and things like that. They were really,
Mm-hmm.
I sent it to another attorney. The testimonial evidence they were talking about was really good. And so Young Thug's attorney and then the ADA, I can't remember her name.
Love.
They are
Love.
they're really good. Especially arguing evidence rules. I do think Mr. Steele is doing a little bit too much, but he's, he really understands the evidence rules well. And I don't know how well, because Nesto hadn't even been indicted. We don't know how well this. In order to do a good trial, you have to know those evidence rules. That judge, he knows those rules well. So, and a lot of judges they don't. And so everyone, I'm impressed with just about everyone, the judge, and but it's just with this. I don't know. I don't want to underestimate his public defender. I think she has a lot of potential, but but she's only been arguing bail hearings, and really, I don't think he was going to get out anyway. Me personally, even though I know I'm about to lose a case, and I've had those, I knew I was going to lose. I
Hmm.
still gave it my all, and the judge even told me I was impressed. So I really don't think she was going to be able to get him any a bond. I don't think anything she would have said would have changed the decision. But I agree with what Pam said.
I think so. I think she would have. I think if she would have put up a stronger argument, she just seemed exasperated, and so did the. I mean, because the DA's office, they also seem exasperated. She could have jumped on their unpreparedness,
I
and
don't think it was
you know,
necessarily that they were unprepared. The only thing they were unprepared on was like the past cases that the judge wanted to know about. But like as Pam said in her live, and I agree with that. There's a case precedent that's set, and it's like 5 factors: flight risk, which I can't remember exactly all of them, danger to
Hmm.
the community, all that. So what the DA did, she prepared for the case. She addressed all those factors, and that had worked in the past with other judges because the judge even said, I don't know what those other judges require, but in my court, I want this. So she wanted more about those past cases. So it wasn't that she wasn't necessarily prepared. And, Nesto was mistaken in thinking that his lawyer, on the other hand, didn't necessarily address those factors. So I know Pam had said something about she would have used the phone calls to show that he wasn't a flight risk, take something from those phone calls and say, oh, he's not going anywhere or whatever. He didn't say that he was gonna go, because they used the phone calls to show that he was a flight risk.
Yeah, cause she didn't rebut anything. And do you feel like she gonna be ready even if he get indicted and go to trial? Do you actually think she gonna be ready
I
in a year?
no.
I think he should get somebody with more experience. I do. But as far as the bond hearing goes, she should have gotten that case law and addressed each of those factors and the elements that the judge is going to be looking at. I still think has she done that? I don't think there's a lot of facts that's in his favor. So I honestly don't think that it would have made a difference. But you don't know until you try. She should have done that anyway. And you just still have to do your best job because I've had some I lost, and really it was sometimes you have a bad client, terrible client, and I was in the middle of a trial. I knew I wasn't going to win, but I was had a good objection. The other side was presenting evidence that was bad for us, and I objected, and it didn't have a date on it. So I was like, Your Honor, we don't know whether or not it's relevant. It doesn't have a date. And my client opened up her mouth and said, Oh, I remember such and such. And
Oh
I
God.
just, sometimes
Oh
that'll mess you
Lord.
up. Yeah, people, I don't know. They have the wrong ideal about what we do, and
Yeah.
so that's really frustrating. I think like with Young Thug's attorney, I think he's like kind of bought into public pressure. He's doing
Mm.
all this extra stuff that he doesn't have to do that what he shouldn't have to do anyway. I don't know if the makeup of the jury. I'd be curious to know the makeup of the jury to know if this is really something that's good with them. I think the average person in the public is impressed because he's always standing up and objecting. The judge is annoyed with him, and the other lawyers is observing are like myself, we're like, what are you doing? Like, to
How
be
did you
honest
know?
with you. Hmm?
How did you know that you were going to lose, though? What gave you that indication?
I mean, it's a weak case. You look at the facts of the situation. It was the domestic violence. I used to work with domestic violence victims, and a
Hmm.
lot of times, when they call, some people aren't victims. They just mad at the man or something. I want to go and see, he made me mad. It was one of those situations, and I had gotten to where I can tell a real victim. I feel like I won the case I was supposed to win. To be honest, I wouldn't even want to win a case like that. I
Hmm.
don't even want to win, but I'm still gonna do what I can. What I'm trained to do. This person, I represent them, whether or not I agree with them or not. And if
Right.
there's some room to fight something, that's what I have to do. I have to do it. But yeah, that's I don't think everybody understands that. They just like, well, I don't care. And she may, I mean, I don't know his lawyer, but she may have seen those charges like, he a piece of crap, and you can't let your personal feelings get involved because people do get railroaded. I don't think that he's gotten railroaded, but that does
But
happen. So you
also
just have
too,
to.
Janetta.
Hmm?
Also, he got two different lawyers handling his case. So I don't. How you do that?
Well,
I
that's because
mean,
he had. You remember Shirley paid Crail the $35,000. You remember Crail
oh,
Lewis? He
hmm.
was retained by Shirley, but then when it came to the CP charges, he doesn't
Oh,
handle
okay.
those. So that's where the public defender came in, and she's representing him on
Oh,
those. Crail is still on the fraud charges.
oh. So Krell is still up. So Krell is
He's
still actually representing him then.
he is, but that particular bond hearing was about the CP of the $800,000. That's what that was about. So he wasn't there for that. But because you remember the judge asked, "Are you on this?" She said, "I have 4 cases, and Carol Lewis has 3." That's what she said.
Yeah, I
And
remember that. And
so
I was like, why he got two lawyers? Well, how are they doing that? I mean, how's that gonna work out for him?
that's what. And the thing is, he's had like Real Talk Bougie posted a video, or it was something about the lawyer BC. Apparently, BC was able to successfully get him out of some stuff around the time he married Shirley. He had fraud charges, and then they went away.
Hmm.
But the thing, and that's what's so frustrating, is a lot of times when you do a good job for a client, whatever, BC probably went to the DA's office. Maybe he had a buddy or something like that. Because those relationships do make a difference now. And
Exactly.
so
I
he's able to
understand that.
negotiate a deal. They got rid of the charges and they went away.
Hmm.
But there's a new sheriff, a new DA in town, and Madam DA is not playing with the people. So I
So
don't
you
think
think that's
deals.
why BC? You think that's why BC said because when he got those CP charges, BC said he don't handle that kind of case, and that's fine. You don't have to handle that. But why you could? Why I don't understand why he couldn't,
I don't think
finish
he
doing
was
his
going to be
job.
able to do anything for him anymore. Maybe because he was able to negotiate a deal and make the other case go away.
Hmm.
And then a lot of times they might look at that and just say, "Oh, you had a prior case, and we're not going to deal with you this time."
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
DC, he might be a little on the lazy side, too. I don't feel like he was gonna do anything for him that particular time around. BC, he was like, "Yeah, I believe my lawyer." He believed in him because he got him off on a prior case.
Yeah.
But Nesto has to realize that was in 2015. A lot has changed. There's a new DA. Maybe she's not cutting deals like this. She probably instructed her people, "We're not cutting deals." She don't seem like she's gonna put her foot down. So he's gonna have to. A lot of things are out of the lawyer's control too. He can only do so much, especially if there's evidence there. And that's what me being working for a nonprofit. So I was basically the free lawyer that was representing people, whatever. And they look like, "Oh, you got a free lawyer," and I have this big, high profile person. But the thing is, it don't matter if the evidence is stacked against you, then it's stacked against you. Especially when I go to subpoena, sending subpoenas out and all this other stuff, and I have evidence.
Mm-hmm.
then I mean you're screwed.
Yeah.
So and that's what and and people, as I noticed, defendants would come in all cocky and arrogant. I would think attempt motions and feel like I don't know who this is. You're nobody, and coming in and walk in after my contempt motion and smirk at my client because they walk in with a high profile Johnny Cochran type lawyer. And at the end of the day, it did not matter. What mattered is the work that I put in, the evidence that was there. It was. One time I submitted like a 72-page motion, and it was almost too big for the filing system. I mean, I'm not, playing with these people, and it wasn't. It was mostly the evidence that, that they had basically told on themselves. And people think it's a
Mm-hmm.
joke, or they think that, oh, if I pay $20,000 for a lawyer, I can get out of anything. Because it was a young lady who killed somebody while she was drag racing, and they did a whole live talking about I didn't kill that old A lady and blah blah blah, and we paid
Unalived.
on a live on social media, and we paid this much money for a lawyer, and she's in prison right now. She was bragging about how much she paid for a lawyer. She felt like if she paid it $20,000, she was getting off. And so that's
Yeah.
what people need to understand. If the evidence there, you could pay $1 million. You're not getting off. You're not likely to get off. You're really not. So that's what people need to understand. I mean, sometimes you just have to stop doing stupid stuff at some point. But I feel as though BC working out that deal for Nisto years prior, it
Mm-hmm.
didn't it didn't help him to change. He felt like I got off. I'm gonna keep doing this because even Dre said on one of the phone calls, "Oh, you always manage to get out of stuff, and I want to say you gonna get out of this." He's being slippery and getting out of stuff. So I think his luck is finally running out. So his luck is running out. It's
It could,
over. Mhm.
and I'm not saying he guilty or he innocent. All I'm saying is, I just think he got so much stuff going on that he just really need a good team behind him.
He does,
And
but I
yeah,
just got to be honest. I don't think it will make a bit difference at the end of the day. Now, like the Young Thug situation, which I had to disagree. I mean, I love what you do, Sylvia, and you giving them a voice and all this stuff. Like we don't know how to agree. I don't feel as though they're innocent either. I got to be honest, but I feel like they have a good chance of getting acquittals in that case. I mean, to me, it's a toss up. It could go either way. I mean, there's some excellent attorneys fighting on that. And then, but then you gotta look at it. So they're, I don't know. They don't have a.
Yeah, with that one, the thing that hold on a second, because preventing you to stream at this time. Why is it preventing me to stream? Like Tutu is preventing you to stream lives at this time. Why is it preventing me? Hold on, sorry guys.
Oh, it's okay.
Why it says YouTube preventing me to screen stream right this time?
Mhm.
mm,
We didn't say any bad words, did we? I was careful.
No, no, I'm
Oh, what's going
no,
trying to
I'm just trying to get Nesto some help.
on?
set up the live.
The live went out.
No, the next one. I'm trying to set up the next live.
Oh,
It's not letting me set it up. I don't know why.
Urana said another blogger journalist is attacking Sylvia, so she's going to address him on her backup channel.
oh goodness, yeah. I don't, I don't know why these so Well, everybody can't support each other.
And why everybody can't have their own opinion? This is crazy.
Yeah, that's what, because I saw where a commenter on another page, I won't say what page, they were like, oh, Sylvia was defending Sonya. I don't think you were defending Sonya. Be honest with you, I kind of felt a little bad for her too when she got shot. And I don't like her. When she was describing being shot, I'm like, oh my God, I was really starting to feel some sympathy. So I don't feel like it's defending her. I feel like it's being a human being with a heart. I do
Right.
feel like Sylvia is nicer, way nicer than others, maybe, way nicer than I would be for real.
But we
But
all entitled to our own opinion, though. And if we want to feel sympathy for somebody who got shot, then that's just what it is.
yeah, I
And if
don't
I
feel like
want to,
it's.
and if I feel like Nesto need a good team behind him, whether he guilty or not, that's just what it is. Because it's not just Nesto who I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about everybody or anybody that's in the criminal justice system.
Yeah, because the thing is, if he
Everybody
has a
have a
good.
need for a shot.
If he has a good team behind him, I think he has a good chance of beating the others because he could discredit like the grape victim and this ways that the poke holes in that, and then the financial fraud a lot of times. But as far
Yeah,
as
because
that,
everybody might not show up. All the witnesses might not show up. You never know.
well, the thing is, was gonna hurt him. He's not getting away with this. CP, that's a strict liability. If you have it, that's a strict liability crime. He's not getting out of that. I mean, he's not getting out of that. If you have that in your possession on your device, you are going down. Because it was the Josh Duggar. He went down for it,
The bigger guy, yeah. But
and
Janetta, he can get off if it's technicalities, and that's why I say you need a good lawyer. Because some of the stuff may not, sometimes they don't dot their I's and cross their T's.
the only
And sometimes you
technicality
can
I can
get off
see
on
him.
technicalities.
The only technicality I can see is if there wasn't a warrant, a search warrant. But see, and I don't know what they have or what they did. But if they would have gotten a search warrant for his devices. They were looking for evidence of the financial crimes.
But
So
then you
they're
hear
not
what
looking.
Judge, but then
Hmm?
you hear what Judge Adams said
What it was that?
when he went to court last month on November the 13th.
What did she say?
Judge Adams said if these CP charges, with them little 5 charges that he got,
Hmm.
we know with the CP and the grape and all of that. She
Hmm.
said, "Well, if it's so serious, and if he's such a danger, why come y'all haven't indicted him on it?"
Yeah,
Exactly.
she did say that, but pretty much it's not because there is because they had to be ready to go. They can get an indictment. All they had to do is go and say, it's easy to get an indictment. I believe they can get an indictment. But it's the matter of them. I think they're still looking at because they said it was more than 4 images, and I think they're trying to get more.
There's 30 images and they can see the other images, but they just can't tell the ages.
Yeah,
But
maybe
then
they
after
can.
an indictment, the clock starts ticking.
I mean, to me, I mean, if it's that serious, indict on the 4. But I think they're trying to do everything at once, and they need to get more forensic evidence and things like that. But if they have one image, because one of my professors went to prison, I believe it was 10 years from one image, and I mean, it was somebody that I was in the military with too that has like a 4 point some almost a $5 million bail and it was like hundreds of images. So you'd be surprised what people, or how people are into that stuff. And I would imagine something like that would be easy to just get. You would have to know somebody. That's weird. I could go on Google and say I want to see which, that, somebody just like this subway guy, he had people who were taking the pictures of him for him. Like someone was taking pictures of their niece or their children's friends, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you have to then to be caught with a whole bunch, especially multiple images. I mean, it's strict liability. The fact, even if he has one, he can do significant jail time for. So I don't know. I think they probably are trying to do a little bit too much. If they have 4 images and they could prove that it was, meet all the factors, it was a minor, then just indict on that. I mean, I don't see why they can't do a superseding indictment when they get more. But I guess they just, in case he has for that speedy trial, because Georgia has I won't say worse, but the strictest speedy trial act. I mean, it's strict. So if he said, because he's been adamant about he wanted speedy trial, and
And
that's
now,
another
did you
thing
did you
too.
did you hear about he want to represent himself now?
I saw he requested some documents and everything. I mean, I don't see how the judge will have to sign off on it. I think, I mean, this is constitutional right. I think they'll still have a lawyer supervise, but it'll
Did they
still
have
be
a lawyer supervising Daryl in Milwaukee?
No, they don't.
I don't
No,
think I didn't. I just saw
they
he was
didn't
in the
do that.
school.
No, they don't do that in their. They don't. They let me put it this way. They don't have. They. He doesn't have the right to co-counsel. Like so he would have had to hire his own co-counsel because I followed that trial heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, they can have somebody that's kind of supervised or whatever, but as far as like stepping in and helping, like maybe somebody to advise or something like that, maybe. But it will, like she said, depend on whatever the jurisdiction requires. Because Georgia is different, and It's very different, and because I've just somebody sitting up in language and haven't been indicted, I just haven't seen. That's that part in itself is crazy to me that he's just sitting there, and not just him, but like lots of other people too. But
Even
it's because
that guy down in Florida, Trevor.
Your phone is messed up.
Hang on, I got it.
It sounds like it's dying
That
out.
the guy down in Florida, Trevor Summers, the one who represented himself. He was a bald white guy. He allegedly kidnapped. Well, not allegedly, he's convicted now, but he kidnapped his wife and assaulted her.
oh wow, I haven't heard that.
You never heard of Trevor Summers?
No, I haven't heard him.
It's already the case has already been concluded. He's been convicted. He represented himself, and he got to he. I don't think he had co-counsel either, but he got to basically cross-examine his
Oh,
wife.
his victim. Oh, and
Yes,
that's what's really terrible about the whole thing. They do get to cross examine the victims, and oh yeah, I bet that was horrible.
she was in there. She turned away from him, and he was like trying to get her, trying to kind of get her attention. She's like, "I don't want to look at you," and she was literally like almost screaming at him when she was giving the answers,
And that's
and
just another way for him to torture her.
exactly.
That's
So it
awful.
would, with him representing himself with these kind of charges, if they actually indict him, um, he would get the right to, he would have the right to like question these people, these alleged victims, and that's not good. That never looks good to a
No,
jury.
well, and the thing is with the CP charges, there's gonna be expert witnesses, and I don't think he would have the ability to question expert witnesses. You can see from the Young Thug trial how those police officers they were qualified, those detectives they were qualified as gang experts, and you know how complicated that process was getting them qualified as experts. And then he would really be doing himself a disservice to represent himself because those are kind of complex evidence rules. It's certain rules that evidence, the way things should be admitted, and the scientific evidence. Really and truly, DNA evidence is really the only scientific evidence. The rest of it, because I took a forensic evidence class, and a lot of times they view the other evidence as like junk evidence, like theories, basically, like the footprint evidence, things like that. But when it comes to DNA, that's what they feel is solid. And a lot of these other stuff they come up with, the geo tracking, all this other stuff they come up with. So he would want somebody to challenge that because some of it may be ways to keep the evidence out if it's
Yeah.
not reliable. Maybe they use some kind of method to extract evidence and that method wasn't reliable. He's not gonna know that. So he would do himself a disservice. He hasn't really fully thought of it. Now as far as
And
questioning the lay witnesses, that's
I
different.
would I would think that there's several different units of whatever. I don't know if it's the GBI, but several different units work in his cases because you have the SVU, I would assume, working some of his cases, and then you have the financial crimes unit working his cases. So, like, what? Yeah, you would. Why didn't his attorneys like get with them like because he's got basically he's got SA crimes and he's got financial crimes.
Well, what his legal team needs to do, and his public defender need to request some funds from the state to get some expert witnesses. They'll have to pay for that. But he hadn't been indicted, so they're not at that process with But she's probably gonna have to have all those motions ready. That's the only way she'll be able to challenge it. That's the only way it's gonna be fair. Like you have to have your experts, and to counter their experts, and then let the jury decide. So um, but I would imagine like the GBI will be working with the FBI because I found they partner and share equipment because the FBI and CIA they have all kinds of technology out there that the local law enforcement don't have, and they share. They could send DNA to a special lab. They may have a higher better equipment and they can assist better because I found out like when Carly's situation when that mess they partner with the FBI on something or the CIA or something. And I was wondering where that video came from because I drive that highway. Like, that's how I go home. I didn't know they had cameras out there. I'm like, where did that come from? So you'd be surprised. Like, stuff started coming out of anywhere. Like, I didn't know that. So, and then they partner with the federal agencies. That doesn't necessarily mean the federal agency is going to take over the case, but they'll assist in helping them gather evidence, or they have better equipment. So they probably this maybe that's what they're doing. They're turning over the computer or phone or something, which I don't know if they would necessarily have to. Especially this was so troubling about what Sonya said. Oh, it was downloaded on there. He bought a used computer. I'm not tech savvy at all. I struggle. But
Mm.
I can go into my downloads and I can see when I downloaded something, when I made an edit to it, or Word document, something downloaded on October 10th, whatever year. So, it's just that's not a good defense. She really need to be quiet. She really should.
Right. I think
It's
she hurt him more than she helped him.
Big
that
time.
hurts. That
Big
she
time.
it was awful. She really hurt him, especially when she said when Tasha K, she said one victim had the other victim's car. How would the one victim have the other victim's car if he wasn't involved in some kind of way? So she should be quiet. So I don't know if he's smart, think he's smart enough to represent himself, then and he thinks she's doing a good job for him, then he's doomed. So I think that's part of the problem. Maybe that's why his public defender is kind of giving up. Like, this woman is
Well,
involved.
I think she's given up. She's had two opportunities. The first one was when they were in court, and okay, maybe that's her first time. But then when they went on Zoom, she did not improve at all and did not present
mm-mm.
anything the second time. So that was clear indication for me. But one thing you said, Janetta, is, and I've worked in law enforcement and I've worked in white collar areas,
Hmm.
and you're correct in local state units will utilize federal for assistance. And I've been involved where indictments can take forever.
Wow.
My boss, my actual boss, went through, he's now serving time. He
What?
was charged. The indictment took almost 2 years after the charge.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Um, I've
But he
seen
wasn't.
that
Was
50
he sitting
million
in
times.
jail?
Hmm?
Was he sitting in jail all the time?
He was in jail for maybe the first four months. Somehow he was able to get out. But whether you're in jail or not, those and some of those indictments can take forever. Doesn't matter whether you're in jail or not. So I've seen them on both ends and have worked quite a bit with that. So I sometimes long indictments don't surprise me.
Oh
And I
no, they do. I think the issue everyone's having here is just the sitting in jail part. But yeah, it can take a while, but it's the sitting in jail part that's troubling to a lot of people, because I believe in Fulton County, someone died. That's a horrible jail. It
Right.
was bed
Unalive.
bugs or something like
yes,
that. Can you imagine someone that was falsely accused and they go in there and sit? Because I'm not worried about Nista. I think he's guilty, but even though I think he's guilty, he's entitled to due process. But think about how a person is actually innocent and then they got ate
Right.
by bed bugs. So it's kind of troubling in a lot of ways that
yes.
it's a lot of people that's just sitting there and they're waiting in jail, waiting on indictments. And then they may have a bail, but the bail is too high. I think we should go to like a no cash system or something like
Oh
that,
no,
because
no, 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 no.
you don't think so?
Oh gosh, no.
Well,
Yeah,
I think
you probably right.
in my opinion, I think they ought to base the bail on the crime. So if you in there for unaliving somebody, then yeah, your bail, you need to have a bail. But if you in there for just something that's not horrific, you know, and just let's just say somebody have a drug case and they haven't really unalived anybody or hurt anybody, or nobody, nothing has harmed anybody in in a physical capacity, then why can't they sit at home and fight their case? Put an
Yeah,
ankle
that's
monitor,
true.
put a monitor on them, or anything, because at the end of the day, a lot of people going broke just trying to represent themselves, and just sitting in there, like this dude don't have anybody. Not that I feel sorry for him or anything. I'm just looking at it, w- from everybody else's perspective as well, not just him, but anybody. Because in America, you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty,
Right.
right?
Right.
That's right. And you
And
know
at
what?
the
You're
end,
right.
and at the end of the day, why do I have to be sitting? Why do I have to sit in here under these horrific conditions and be locked up like this? And everybody has left me. So how am I gonna help myself and fight? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true, and that's the way it should be, and that's actually how you feel is how I should feel. I just don't feel anything for that man. But you are right. You are totally you are 100% right, and I can't dispute the fact that he's entitled to due process. It is the
Right.
sitting in jail without an indictment for is it getting close to 2 years, about a year and a half? That's a
Right.
long time.
And I
Just
don't feel
to
sorry for him. Don't get me wrong, Jeanette, because I don't feel sorry for him.
Okay,
Yeah,
What
you're
I'm
right though.
upset
You're
about the
right.
process is what
You're
that's what
right.
I'm disputing is the process.
You
ladies, I'll
100.
let y'all.
Oh,
Hello.
go ahead.
I'm gonna have to end because I need to really address this. I'm sorry. I I apologize, but I gotta address this, please.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna end. I am going on my back channel because I have to address this. I really do.
Okay,
All right.
Sylvia.
Okay, you have a
Good
good night.
Yeah.
All right, I apologize.
night, ladies. It was a great
Good night. Oh
talking.
yeah, it was a good discussion.
I'm sorry. I mess up your discussion, but I need to address this. I apologize.
Night
It's
on.
okay.
That's okay.
It's your
We'll be
page,
over
your
there,
channel.
Sylvia. We'll be over there.
Um, hold on.